party, watching the first round of the NBA draft. Y'all probably already know the news already with Giannis getting traded to Miami Heat. So no, like I'm fine with it, but at the same time, it's like I guess you at times you believe in like how it was like in the old days, have honor and loyalty and stuff like that. But I won't say like players kind of changed that, but like back then before, like when it was like invented and stuff, was like you did have loyalty, but then again you had like certain teams like out of nowhere trying to be like big markets just try to buy up every freaking thing. Just don't make any sense. Because it made it real harder and harder for like small markets to like win anything. Because you had the teams that were bullies and you couldn't stand those big market teams. Then you see that okay, the CBA made rule for like have smart market teams compete. Like they had like a salary cap, but at the same time, it's like big market teams can still go past the salary cap with no consequences. So they got these rules with CBA that was going on for like the last I think a bit over a decade with these new rules and stuff like that that will have every team can be competitive. Like what you saw last year, like small market team like the Oklahoma City Thunder won a championship, and New York, who hasn't won a championship in like over 50 years, won it. Well, this year. Okay, they ain't even had to make it that big of a spectacle. Are you serious? Are they booing them? There was some comments in the past why what he said people were booing him. I thought it was hilarious.
Just a few miles from here, more than 2 million people filled the streets of Lower Manhattan to celebrate the Knicks' first championship in 53 years.
Oh, it looks like a mixed reaction.
Few things bring people together like sports.
I wouldn't say all that.
At the highest level, but it's also about the joy and connections shared by people all celebrating something they have in common. Tonight, we welcome a new generation of players.
Seems like they don't make us saying like let my people go.
Unique story. Stories of hard work, discipline, and perseverance. Stories like the one of
So it's gonna be a point like I may end up getting the information early because what like live TV is. Yeah, we do like either from 7 to 30 seconds ahead. So yeah, that's that thing.
Let's get started. The first pick in the 2026 NBA draft
Wait a minute.
belongs to the Washington Wizards, who have 5 minutes to make their selection.
Was that on X? Or was that Instagram?
Commissioner Silver, thank you so much. The Washington Wizards, they won the NBA draft lottery for the first time since 2010. They took John Wall.
Oh yeah, like this question. Well, we thought it'd be AJ
Welcome to the NBA draft on
Padisa. I probably said his last name wrong, but he was predicted to be the number one pick according to sports media. But it may change because with Darren Peterson had like an interview with the Wizards, and he was going to have the interview with the Wizards only. So it's like Wizards are right now they're torn between them two. So well, they got less than 5 minutes, and we'll see how it is. I like this question. Who do you blame the most for the Bucks and Giannis reaching this point? Well, I would say all of them. I'll say all of them. Not that much on the Bucks, but like more on Giannis. But I do blame everybody else too. Like like keeping Doc Rivers around and stuff like that, and stop and decide like to hire him was like kind of like the breaking point. But at the same time, they letting Giannis, do what you want to do. So you gotta blame that on the organization. Because you had a person, like I said, with Miles Turner, came in, this past season from being in NBA Finals where he was like one game away from winning a title. And this is like you said, like all the disrespect and stuff like that. It's just insane.
Plenty of lives have changed in Milwaukee as well as in Miami. That is Giannis Antetokounmpo got his wish. He got traded to Miami, part of a trade that included 4 players, including Tyler Hero, going to Milwaukee. This is Shams Charania reporting this trade. You see Bobby
Yeah, I hate Shams.
with Giannis and 5 draft picks going to Milwaukee.
Chicago bastard.
13th overall pick tonight.
Love Chicago, but there's some people you just can't stand that's from there.
Pat Riley and the Miami Heat in terms of they're trying to win right now. And when you put Giannis and Bam together, you have 2 guys who can be the cornerstone of your front court. And then you also have Wiggins. You have a lot of pieces that really still fit. And the most underrated person in this trade will be Bobby Portis. His ability to stretch the floor with those guys, make them an Eastern Conference contender.
Yeah, because I didn't get that whole thing. Like, why they traded Portis? Like,
you see what they have to do with Norman Powell.
that one I didn't get.
I just want to give a shout out to Pat Riley and Nick Harrison. I mean, just think about another landmark acquisition for Pat Riley and what he's done in his 30-plus years in this league. I mean, you're talking about a guy that got LeBron James there, got Chris Bosh there, got Jimmy Butler there.
But they took cheap contracts.
And now he lands Giannis. I mean, they do it in the margins. That's what makes them so talented. Front office, they're one of the best front offices in the league.
Well, when I look at this deal, I also look at Milwaukee's side. They show what their timetable is.
Okay, the Wizards pick is in.
You get Khalil Leonard.
Let's see who's going to be their first pick.
Even Tyler Hero. He's an all-star guard. He's still in his mid-20s. So for them to have a 5, 6, 7-year window, and even if you look at the draft picks that they were able to get, those draft picks should be when the Miami Heat are towards the end of their Giannis run. It's not right now. It's not next year. It's when they're possibly could be at the end and things can get a little dicey. We've seen that even here in Brooklyn with the Boston trade, when all of a sudden those picks start to come up, and now all of a sudden we're in a good spot.
By the way, I love this about Boston too, I mean, because we're not talking about Jalen Brown.
Well, we will.
We will. Atlanta has the 8th pick in the draft.
Yes, that's something to keep an eye on. Let's talk about the number 1 pick here. This is not the Cooper Flag draft of the year.
Yes, please.
It's a slam dunk. We already know who's going number 1. There's a big discussion here who should be number 1. We've got 4 guys that could have been number 1 any other year. They have to only pick one. That is the Wizards. AJ DeBonsa, Darren Peterson.
Oh, DeBonsa. Okay.
Who should be number 1?
Got it right.
Well, I mean, all of those guys, like you said, could be a number 1 pick. But AJ DeBonsa is the guy, if you were in Vegas, you had 11 and Adila has 6, you're doubling down. He has all of the qualities to make you say it's obvious because of the size, the strength, the athleticism, where Peterson has had some fault in terms of injury at times. So he's got a question mark. Not saying that he's got to be a great player, but if you're talking about, if you're going to double down, AJ DeBonsa is the number 1 pick.
I've been oscillating, just to be real with you. AJ DeBonsa, I think, is talented. I think he's consistent. I think he's a big-time wing in the league. But I actually think that Darren Peterson has more upside. His ceiling is higher. And, you know, look,
What way will you say higher?
every time he's played AJ, he's dominated AJ in high school and in college. I sat courtside of the game Kansas versus BYU. When I tell you put AJ in the blender, like that's an understatement.
The big storyline, though, was that was in the first half.
Oh, wait a
We
minute.
see Darren Peterson in the second half. And availability is a big story.
Good. Very, very smart.
Even when I watch Darren Peterson versus Aaron.
So this is an update from Bucks Ram. Milwaukee does not plan on moving Tyler Hero ahead of next season. So he's not going anywhere. So that's good news. And they also will, and they're not shopping Kelly Ware. So that's good too. Them other 2 players, if you want to shop them, then yeah. Probably don't take that long to decide what your pick is.
In the 2026 NBA draft, the Washington Wizards.
Oh, yep, it's AJ.
Anise DeBonsa Jr.
Oh wow.
Young University.
So they went with him anyway.
A dream come true for AJ Devonta. Wanted his full name announced by Commissioner Adam Silver to honor his father, who was born in the Republic of the Congo and relocated to
Oh,
France
that's
before
kind
moving
of
to the
with the
Boston area
different
in
last name.
1989. And can you
I get
believe
it.
it? It's not just the person, it's a family celebration, a night made for 30 families.
Man, this is incredible. I've been watching AJ, it got me nervous when they got his real name. I was like, who's that? But, seeing him play since the sixth grade, I used to coach I still coach AU teams, and his team used to always play against ours in sixth grade. And now I'm watching him walk across the streets. I've known his dad since he was in the sixth grade as well. Their family, this is a great moment and well deserving because he is the total.
But if you guys are in the one, shout outs and stuff like that, just say hi on here and either platform you're on, then I'll give you a shout out.
It's me. And with the love and the guidance of his mom and his dad, AJ had the unconditional support to
But of
chase
course,
his
the
dream
wife will give him a
of
shout
playing
out.
in the NBA and the importance of doing the right things in life.
My name
So
is
more.
Sadie Bonson Jr. And my parents have been the biggest supporters, the biggest impact on my life, on my basketball journey. They've literally been there since day one. I mean, they put the ball in my hands. By the time of the business side of it, just showing me care, support, unconditional love. My dad would drive me an hour and 30 minutes to Rhode Island every single day, and I'd go work out with the older kids. We're super big on education. I did prepare for the 2026 NBA draft. I'm going to go back to school and finish my degree online. But then still just giving back. Because I do a lot of community giveaways, just giving out Nike gear, giving away school supplies. I recognize all the sacrifices that they made. Don't keep making me grind.
See Dad Ace and the hug right there. Many, many long drives, staying in hotels and making sure the dream is fulfilled here. And he's been alongside him the entire time for much
Oh,
more. Let's go to
Jazz is next. So
AJ, you wanted to be the number one pick.
Yeah.
You are now
I'll say
the
it
number
fixed
one
that.
pick. Just what does it feel like when your childhood dream comes true?
So the first four may just go in sort of order, but I think like from 5 on down, things can change.
I go by AJ, but you wanted to be announced tonight as the number one pick by the name, your formal name that you share with your father, obviously. Why did you want to do that?
I mean, everything I do is for him. And this name he gave me is really his name because he's senior. So I also want to honor him this day too.
Now introduce us to who you have up here with you.
My older sister Samara and my younger sister Jasmine.
What does it mean to you guys to see your brother realizing his dream like this?
Money! No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
In the backyard, playing basketball, and now he's the number one pick for the NBA. Like he's come so far.
And he's your knucklehead little brother, and now he's the number one pick in the draft. How do you reconcile that?
It's just crazy because it's like he's worked really hard for this moment, and I'm so proud of him. He knows that. He knows I'm proud.
Congratulations to all of you guys.
Lisa, thank you so much. Shout out to mom, too, Chelsea, who grew up in Jamaica before moving to Boston in 1995. By the way, AJ's the first freshman to lead Division I in scoring since Trae Young.
Highest draft players in Bayou history.
Signing a 4-year contract with $212 million coming his way. First reaction with when you talk about leadership, especially a guy like this, there's stability now with a Wizards program that is looking for young talent, especially at this position.
Well, and they have a ton of young talent also. They have some veterans now. Obviously, Anthony Davis is there, Trae Young. So they have stability. And when you talk about, you look at last year's Cooper Flag, they had older players around them that can kind of shield them, give them the space. The thing I like about AJ is that he's always been the man. And you've talked about him, knowing him since 6th grade. He's always been the guy. And he still goes out there every single day to prove it. And that's not something that you see from guys. Some guys pop up, and then certain guys look like they are born to be the man and love to prove it to everyone.
He has a LeBron kind of fairy tale, so to speak. Since sixth grade, he was ranked either 1 or two in the country as the best player when they started ranking players.
Okay, their pick is in,
So
so
holding on to that for so long, it's very difficult. And that's how I actually met his dad. His dad came up, he didn't introduce him as AJ's dad. I had another kid on our team who was supposed to be the #1 player in the country. Caleb Hope was going to Arizona. And he comes to me and he goes, what do you think is better? That AJ kid or the kid? I said, oh, my Caleb guy is the best guy in the country. And then here it is I'm AJ's dad. And so that's how we met the first time. But they are a great basketball family, a great sports family. His dad was a
oh,
police
okay,
officer.
so yeah, NXT is going on too. Like I can just always watch that another time. Okay, I like this one. Guy's like a Bucks fan, but he said Bozo's a marketed rebrand. Yes. Oh, yeah, okay, I got it here. That's Darren Peterson, the Jazz are picking, so I guess, it was enough said.
With the second pick in the 2026
I'm sorry, it just,
NBA draft,
live TV is kind of so behind. Darren Peterson.
from the University of Kansas.
Our NBA draft analyst Jeremy Wu had him as the #1 player on the board. He did not work out for the Jazz. Second year in a row this happened.
Doesn't matter.
Ace Bailey didn't work out. They still took him 5th overall. Why does it not matter?
Because I actually think he's more of a point guard with the ball in his hands. He can play next to Keontae George. They got a side there with Jaren Jackson in Utah, Laurie Markkanen. They have a special team. And look, he's a prolific scorer. He's not an elite scorer. He's a prolific scorer. The most pure jump shot.
Thing with it is, he's just happy he got picked. But I guess, the thing is, you want to be, the #1 pick. So, yeah.
Not one practice. Every single day. Obviously, having cramps he had to deal with in college. But I think it's one of the most special players we have in this draft.
No, I agree. You look at Paolo Banchero. He had some cramps. He had things that he was dealing with while his time in Duke. Works it out. I just think when you're talking about the #1 pick, when you're talking about the face of a franchise, I think he is one of those guys. But you understand why he's under a microscope and why they would be selected.
Fulfilling a dream in the NBA takes an entire family. For Darren, his dad taught him the right way to play the game from the very early start.
That's funny. Somebody posted up. Who's stopping this duo of Giannis and Bam? Everyone.
I'm Dan Peterson, point guard, and I went to the University of Kansas.
He gets around his man, hangs.
I got someone who's a female who I'm friends with on Facebook who says that the Giannis trade has destroyed her holiday and she's struggling to hold it together because it's broken her heart.
What?
Yeah.
I hate when, okay, like, I hate when, they put, like, some of these players on a pedestal like they God or something. And then everything, they do, you can see that's been, exposed. It's like right there. And
Like, oh my God, give it a red.
Right.
Daryl with the big hug. Natasha right behind mom. A celebration for the entire family. And Darren right now.
Coca, sorry if I got your name wrong. Welcome to the live. Appreciate it.
See all the emotion there. That was your grandfather actually that gave you that big hug.
So the Grizzlies are on the clock. Just like, I'm trying to think what would be the need for the Grizzlies.
Look how mom's dressed. She is looking fine. All elegant and stuff. Sorry.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with
She's
that.
looking good. She came there to show that my son's the star and I'm there to support him.
Throughout his career, he's
Right.
chosen to wear the number 22 in honor of you.
It means a lot. That was my number. It shows how much he believes and respects me as a
Oh,
dad.
wait.
And he just
Reported trade,
Miss
Brooklyn.
Just how proud of you.
Oh, okay, that was a different thing. Okay, sorry. Thought it was something else. Oh yeah, the reported trade that happened last night as well with Brooklyn, Chicago, and Minnesota. It's
And you see how great that is.
I don't know. Some of the things I'm just surprised, what has been, done
Pull the mic up.
with the Timberwolves trade was like,
That's what he's gonna have to be.
I don't know. I just think the Wolves probably trade up their packaging and stuff so easy. So
But he has publicly said, I'm an introvert. Okay, I'll tell you right now, he is steaming inside that he's the second pick in the draft. Like, he wants to be number one.
Now, he also said this pre-draft. I'm more worried about the best fit for me. Is this a good fit for him in Utah?
Well, the difference with him.
oh yeah, this guy, yeah. The NBA hates more market loyalty, which is true.
Come to your team like that.
And it's like
The offense
proven time after time.
has to fit in. Like if certain guys go to places they don't have to fit in. They're going to design things for him.
Gotta pick his ends.
They don't have a prolific scorer in that realm. The way
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it on here if it's supposed because ESPN on the website is posting it too fast. So
and Danny Ainge and the rest of that staff, they kind of get it done.
I guess I'm just waiting around to see if there's any moves that's gonna be trades that's gonna be done. So
It's so fluid, and it's a 3-level score. He can get in, he can play two
maybe I'm just going, yeah,
He's
just
got
look
the
around on
three-point
Facebook.
shot. He's got the mid-range. There's no offensive deficiency in him.
Or
I'm not gonna say
Ellis Metzger, I'm sorry if I got your name wrong. Welcome to the live. Appreciate it. So just doing nothing but watching the NBA draft. So not only that, the Bucks now got like 2 picks. Okay, Chicago got 2 picks in the first round. Memphis got 2 first picks in the first round. The Thunder got 2. Charlotte got 2. This is like a watch party. We just watching the NBA draft first round. The team I mostly talk about, on my channel is Milwaukee Bucks. We knew that they had got the 10th pick, but now as a trade last night, they got the 13th pick as well.
Interesting. All right, see how this goes right now because on the clock are the Grizzlies. Here's the commissioner.
26 NBA draft. The Memphis Grizzlies
They select.
Cameron Boozer from Duke.
Yes, it's mainly just going in order the first 5. So it's really, not no surprise.
Discussion on that. His first time is from his boss, Carlos, drafted 35th overall in 2002 in the NBA draft by the Cavs. And CC Mom played such a critical role, and of course surrounded by his brothers. Cameron Boozer, everywhere he goes, he wins. No matter what it is, he elevates the talent always around him. We saw that at Duke in his only year.
And these next 2 picks I love between Cameron Boozer and Taylor Wilson. Cameron Boozer, a lot of people will say, hey, well, they tell you all the things he doesn't do. But he does all the things he's supposed to do extremely well. He's an A- across the board with some A+ tendencies as well. And I think right out of the gate, he's a 25 and 10 kind of guy. I know that sounds like a lot, but he is out the gate. Or I mean, out the gate. I think for a team, I think if he gets the right touches, I think he'll be a 20 and 10. Okay, early 20 and 10. Okay.
He's the Naismith Player of the Year. He's been through it all, from life-saving surgery to saving his older brother to starring on the
Right.
court with his twin brother. Cam now poised to make his
Are you watching it too? That's cool.
My name's Cameron Boozer. Kaden and Kermani, my brothers. We've got a great relationship, super close. A lot of competition, a lot of fun times for sure. My older brother Kermani was born. He was diagnosed with sickle cell. The best person to get the bone marrow transplant would be a relative or a sibling. So that's why me and Kaden ultimately were brought into the world and used our bone marrow for the transplant from my brother. So basically, we wouldn't be here without Kermani, and Kermani would be here without me and Kaden. My brothers alongside me, my journey has been amazing. Having my twin brother there next to you on the court, my older brother in the stands, it's been super special for sure.
I guess you kind of see what
A lot of good times, bro.
what do you mean whoops?
We got the first time playing without each other, but just keep it on.
Oh, you saying watch this, but emoji, then it probably was an emoji that probably was banned, so I didn't do that, just to let you know. I think it was YouTube itself. So for the pick for Chicago was in already. Okay.
I am so happy for you guys. Like, I have known you guys since you were little, so I just feel so
My
much
thing
happiness
is
for you
like
guys right now. But for your camera, it's just, you know this moment was coming.
okay.
But what's it like when you finally hear the commissioner say your name?
I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it, honestly, man. It's crazy. It's a happiness, it's a joy. It makes my whole life in a couple seconds. So.
Well, okay, so like I said, there's a lot of sports media, some local that you just like shut up.
With a purpose, and that was to save your older brother Carmani, who was battling sickle cell disease. You guys did that. And I know that this moment is your moment, but in your mind, how much of it belongs to your brothers as well?
Yeah, I mean, it's my moment, but it's our moment. As a family, you see us all sitting here. I want to be here with any of these guys right here, and girls, of course, my mom. But it's just a great feeling to be here with them. And then they're with me every step of the way. So.
Ah,
And Carmani, I know how tight all
you know who I just found? Found Barrett on X. Yeah, on X. Yeah, you see, he hasn't done any videos on YouTube, but he's been posting like it ain't nobody's business.
I go back to almost 20 years ago. You guys were dealing with so much fear and uncertainty at that time, and now here you are, 19 years later. All of your boys are thriving. Like, how would you describe this journey to get here?
I think it's really just faith over fear. So,
Okay, yeah, I'm just reading from let's see, he commented something
And Carlos, I just keep thinking of the kids in their 3 Bulls jerseys at the Heat game.
Okay, yeah.
That was hilarious. But what have you told Carmani about Cameron about what to expect as an NBA rookie?
Yeah, first, just so proud of him, man. Like the dedication he talked to Carmani.
Oh, it was the one.
His sacrifice, he shows up every single day. I'm just happy for him, man. Take each moment, enjoy each moment. Obviously,
If they this is the thing I think that's sad on Bear's part is that if they built a Giannis statue before the Chris one, it's on all of us to burn it down.
Lisa, thank you so much. Highest drafted son of a former All-Star in NBA history. That is Cameron Boozer, son of Carlos. Take a look at this. Freshman to win the Wooden Award. And how about that list that we saw Boozer join? Kevin Durant, and then you see Anthony Davis, Zion, and Cooper Flag, and Boozer joining that.
No wonder you stopped
Knowing Cameron when he was younger. You knew him when he fit
doing
right here in the palm of your hand when you played with Carlos.
So Kevin, his brother Carlos picked me up the first day of school down in North Carolina, Greensboro Airport. When he got married to CC, was there when Carmani was born. I've known Cameron and Caden for a very long time. It's one of the most incredible stories, and it's very personal to me.
All right, so that's the third pick. The Bulls are on the clock right now. Let's go to the commissioner.
Yes, please let us know. All that talking could have been done like on NBA TV, or like in the back or something. Of course.
Yes, I think that we talk about upside in a draft. This is the definition of upside. Every game he got better in a Tar Heel uniform. When he was coming out of high school, everyone thought he was a really, really good player. But he would also play in the summers with Kevin on the same AAU team. So at times was outshadowed by he and his brother. And then all of a sudden, he gets the ball in his hand, and he becomes the lead dog. And at the lead dog, and I will say this, if he doesn't get hurt at the end of the season...
Well, just going to be at one point they're going to do a commercial break. So I'm surprised for the first half hour there was no commercials. So, all right, talk to you later.
Didn't see him in the tournament. Many know Caleb as this above-the-rim, high-flying, budding young superstar, but the young man is also quite the critical thinker.
Better every year.
I've always loved to dive into my philosophy. This really started in high school. One of my high school teachers talked about philosophy in class one day, and it really kind of spoke to me because I felt like it kind of related to things I go through in basketball and life. I've always looked at and read a couple of books to kind of make
Oh
sure I stay
yeah, he's
connected with
getting
thinkers.
Bear's getting it
Biggest things for
on
me was
X
also being
two.
able to control your controllables, not let things that you can't control really weigh in on you, and really know that your time is limited. I really think that words are power. I mean, reading is power, and
That's crazy.
I feel like as long as I have something that I can kind of stand
Like I'm
behind,
not gonna like
I'll always be
follow him or anything like that, but I just didn't know he was at it again. Because, like I said, no wonder he wasn't doing any YouTube videos anymore.
That, Jerry,
So now we
and
know.
Sabrina with the celebration. 17 games with at least 20 points, most by a freshman in program history. That's saying a heck of a lot considering the freshmen we have seen wear Tar Heel uniforms. For much more, let's go to Lisa.
Caleb, it was just about 10 years or so ago that you were an aspiring little hooper
But yeah.
in Atlanta going to Hawks camp, and now here you are, the number 4 pick in the NBA draft. How did that kid get here?
That kid got here by hard work, believing in themselves, and having a great support
Dog
system.
vomit all over the fucking floor.
Oh my.
That's time to see red, man.
You broke your hand in February, and then you broke your right thumb in March. Just how's all that doing now?
There's a trail of it, all the way from here, all the way around to you.
What the?
I don't know which one did it.
Think Ivy was playing with that shoe thing.
You must be of your son, but not just for what he does on the basketball court.
Is it underneath my feet? So I don't
I
like.
can't see from under there. I'm saying I can only see from here. It's
Oh.
right by me, all the way through.
Oh, like behind?
I can't see behind. I'm saying I can see what I can see here and a few spots there.
Look out and help as many kids as possible and just instill with true authenticity as a person.
And I've got to clean up these huge fucking piles.
Lisa, thank you so much. Third North Carolina player drafted by the Bulls in the first round. Kobe White, 2019, and some guy named Michael Jordan, 1984.
He turned out to be a decent baseball player, too.
Yeah.
You know, the one thing that you look at when you talk about comparisons, and you hear a lot of people say, you know, being able to see him a lot in a Tar Heel uniform, he reminds me of a philosophical Rasheed Wallace more than a Kevin Garnett. And I heard the comparisons of KG, but I would think that he plays more in terms of handling basketball.
Okay.
Get out the way.
It's more.
Get out the way. Oh my God, why the fuck would that look right on your feet?
I would say, again, because of the length and size and how he plays, it's more Rasheed and all above the rim. But McDyess is not back and forth, but McDyess is
Yeah. This felt like the easiest pick in the draft, right? The way that the top 3 go, the Bulls just say, oh, Caleb Wilson is there on our board? Heck yeah, let's take him.
Well, and Caleb Wilson is one of those players, like you mentioned it, he got outshined when he was playing with the Boozer brothers in the AAU. But once he was able to have his own space, his own team, be able to flourish.
Sorry,
that's
guys.
exactly what he did. Sometimes people need grass, they need a fertile field to be able to grow. And once he was able to do that, you saw the defense, you saw the offense. I do believe you when you say, if he doesn't get hurt, this team's projections in the Final Four would have looked a lot different.
Okay, the Clippers pick is in, so we'll see.
Now we're about to enter the guard scenario where I think it gets very interesting in the draft.
Danny, this is where the draft, it feels like, starts. Especially the glut of talented guards that we have right in front of us as the Clippers are on the clock right now. And it all comes down to fit here, specifically, because you've got guys like Keith Wadler.
But you are gonna probably find some videos out there that fans like burning the jersey.
Specifically with these guards.
This draft, to me,
I'm actually just gonna laugh.
This draft has a bunch of Dylan Hoppers, meaning they will make key contributions as rookies. Like there's certain guys who have to grow into their role. This group will not grow into their role. They're going to come into their role.
All right, keep in mind, it's the Clippers who are the pick here. Let's go to the commissioner, Adam Silver, with the 5th pick in the 2026
Okay,
draft.
who's the 5th pick?
With the 5th pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the LA Clippers select Keaton Wadler,
Okay, so yeah, that's who they wanted to. Like I said, I know the first 5 is going to go in order. So, yeah.
In the SEC next, Keaton Wahlman was an unheralded 3-star recruit out of high school, overlooking the Kansas City
Picking
area.
up tickets to
He made his presence known in one season at Illinois.
because I think they're doing all this at the Barclays Center.
To a Final Four. But you know, when the Clippers traded and they had Darius Garland, there's no need to try to get a young point guard.
Oh.
You have to be behind a future or an all-star in Garland. So a 2-guard was in need. This was a need pick. Maybe not best player available, what you want.
Oh, wow. 96 likes so far on TikTok. So, hey, keep going on. I'm still doing, that giveaway for Bushwhacker Luke photo autograph. But yeah, but you guys didn't try to do the sign up for the other giveaway, which was this, different picture of Bushwhacker Luke. Him sign it. So yeah.
Every game, improve myself to show people, show the world that I can compete with anyone in the country.
That's it.
I found the right place that believes in me. When I arrived at Illinois, it was just to go out there, work hard every day, be the best thing I can be. My work started to separate me from everyone else, and I started to perform really well. I knew God had a plan for me, so I just stuck to my path, and as you can see, it worked out.
Young man added 20 pounds to his frame over the last year, and now he's going to LA. He's standing by with Lisa Salters.
Keaton, how did you go from being unranked out of high school to the number 5 pick in the NBA draft?
I think it's just all the hard work that I put in, and not worry about anyone else, and just staying true to myself, and not worry about the rankings or anything like that, and just continue to work hard and improve myself to show that I can play at this level.
And you told me that because of all that, you have played for the last couple of years with a chip on your shoulder because of how people overlooked you. Will you be wearing that same chip in the NBA?
I will. It's something that I can't change my mindset with. I got to continue to prove myself to show everyone that I belong here to be one of the best players in this league.
Mom and Dad, I want you to take a look at this photo of the little guy wearing the Superman. You see that guy? Cute, right? There he is. There he is. Just, what are you most proud of, Mom, about that little guy?
I'm sorry, just some, these posters just get more crazier and crazier. It's just like, what are you thinking?
Just following his dreams and just being a great person. I'm very happy for him. And Dad, what did people overlook or maybe underestimate about that little guy and what he could become?
Hey, he may have a baby face, he may look younger than most of these guys, but he's a killer on the court. We saw that from the day he was born. He's just competitive.
Okay, the dad's white, and it looks like the mom could be mixed. That's just my guess.
Congratulations to all of you guys.
Thank you.
Dad Logan, Mom Jennifer, they met while playing basketball at Hutchinson Community College in Central Kansas. You see Mom Jennifer so proud, and the hugs, of course.
Wait, I wouldn't put it all on. Okay. So, yeah, there's a post here, the house that Giannis built. This is Giannis' legacy. He literally say basketball in Milwaukee. No. Well, Giannis, I have real doubts Father Foreign would be standing here and the Bucks will still be. Ignore that because it's not all that serious. The building was going to be made regardless of what happened, with Giannis. Yeah.
Because the Bradley said it was too expensive to do the repairs NBA required.
Exactly.
So I think that his best position will be when they move on.
Oh, wow. Somebody on X was like, Giannis is a pure B word. I would never respect dude lame self again. He could have went out like a legend, but instead he put city and franchise through hell for no reason. on his way out.
It's similar to Tyrese Halliburton at times. When you move him to the one, when he was in Sacramento at the two.
I wouldn't completely say, he want to go somewhere where it's warm and sunny. I don't think that was the issue. If the issue is, he wanted to join a team that, that can, commit to winning. And Miami right now is not on that list, but he preferred to go to New York, but Bucks didn't like the package that New York had offered last offseason. And the pick, Miami offered, only thing different was like they only had they added extra draft picks for the Bucks. Like, it's okay, but like at the same time, it's like, I agree. Giannis quit on the Bucks.
I think it's Mikel Brown Jr. He is super talented. I watched him score 45 points against NC State at Louisville. We'll see if this pick happens to be another guard.
Oh God. Greenfield's not Milwaukee, but it's in Milwaukee County, so really.
NBA draft. The Brooklyn Nets select Mikel Brown Jr.
Okay, good.
He's the first overall player taken in the top.
Because like I said, from this point forward, it's going to be all scattered and random. We don't even know who's going to pick what.
He dropped 46 points in there. He gets to a spot similar to Keaton Waddler.
So Mikel Brown Jr. is going to Brooklyn. So,
That's what makes this game dynamic. Whether you put him in pick and roll,
which they currently in Brooklyn's office right now. Not that far from the Barclays Center.
There will be a lot of guards actually playing this team who gets a lot of playing time, but I love this upside ultimately. Even if you look at OKC, how many guards do they have on their roster? When you look at the way the game is trending, you want defensive guards, they even traded players, they bring in Jared
Because that's what some of the people, wanted the Bucks to pick. But it's just like now, they got two people, whatever, that's kind of like guard-like. And the guards they have now, few that's like, on guaranteed contracts, they don't need anymore. They don't. Especially like what we got with Tyler Hero. They don't need any more guards.
I met Donovan Mitchell in Atlanta. My junior season, I played at OTE. They pulled me in for an interview to talk to him for like 15 minutes. We had a really good conversation. And we exchanged numbers, and ever since then, we've been really close. I definitely asked him a lot of questions, what it's like to be at the highest level, what you have to go through to get there, and I asked him about, how the physicality aspect of the game, how do you deal with it. My decision to go pro, he helped a lot in that aspect, him and my family as well. He just said, just got to do what's best for you, and when the opportunity meets present, take advantage of it.
Cal Brown now, again, this is his home floor, getting a big hug. His mom, Maricela Brown, and Christopher Brown, Sr., ops there as well. And again, a net guard, and it's Brown staying near the Barclays. Lisa, take it away.
Michael, you knew that you were going to be emotional when you heard your name. Just can you describe to me what you're feeling right now?
I can't even put it into words. I'm just full of excitement. I'm home. I'm home. I'm going just home now, so I'm super excited.
3 months ago, you told me that your back felt so
Ow!
Sorry.
Dude.
I didn't try to scratch you in the arm.
No, you're fucking right.
Oh.
Just hit me in the head.
Aw.
What does it mean that
Trying to beat me up. I swear.
No.
It means the
Can you post me one of those
you gotta face
pictures?
adversity yourself.
This one right here?
Any of them.
And,
Okay.
right then and there, and
First one I grab.
great
There you
supporting
go.
cast, great parents, great coaching staff, great team, great teammates. They helped me out through that process, and I feel better than ever now. So it's just surreal for me.
Okay, guys, that was just the necklace that hit her, so no funny stuff going on. Okay.
about the both of you, and he said especially for you, Dad, that he wanted to share this moment with you. What does that mean to you?
It means the world. I think when you're a father, what you start to realize is the moment that your kid or you have your kids that are born, you realize it's no longer about you. It's everybody that's in the house. It's about them first. And it comes back to you. And I think that's what makes men men. You know, the ability to make sacrifice and put others before them for the greater good. So to see this moment, something that I dreamed of even when I played.
Oh, he's a former. He looks familiar.
And I would give it to someone that I know you care about.
I didn't catch what his first name was, because he looked like he probably did play at the NBA at one point.
It's exciting and it's surreal.
Well, Michael, we are looking forward to watching you do your thing in this building, like you said. Welcome home.
Welcome home, absolutely. Home, home.
Lisa, thank you. See the Nets, well, they're happy to welcome Michael Brown to the Barclays Center. By the way,
They'll give each other a high five.
West Florida before going overseas.
They'll be like
Of course,
10 months later. He's hurt. He's hurt. No, I wish no ill will nobody, but I just thought that was funny. So the Kings picks is finally in, so we will see what they get.
in the seventh pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Darius Acuff Jr.
Okay, good.
of Arkansas.
I guess, after the Kings got rid of De'Aaron Fox, they needed a future guard. And that's another one we can cross off the list that they claim the Bucks will get.
With the explosiveness in which he plays, his ability to attack the rim, and Kenny, you're gonna love this about him.
6'2", 186 from Arkansas.
Their shoulders are actually knives, and they're weapons that you can attack the lower portion of players' body. He understands that at a young age.
Like, I don't get why they call point guards that's 6 foot, 6'1", 6'2", like undersized guards. That's like the average. Because you see a few people that, like Magic Johnson, like when he got drafted and stuff, he played with the Lakers, before he retired, he was a point guard that was like 6'9". So, I don't know if people, just trying to get used to the narrative or what the case may be, but it's like, ain't everybody, the guards that was on the side, now they showing, I guess the guy they Kings pick talk about like he, modelized Allen Iverson. He was 6 foot even and ended up being like a shooting guard. They rather not put him at a point guard, but I think he was fine as a point guard as well. But he proved everybody wrong when they put him at shooting guard. So it ain't about the height and stuff. It's like if you have the heart to play, then yeah.
By the way, GM Scott Perry of the Kings, he coached in Eastern Kentucky in the 1990s when his dad.
Okay, Atlanta's pick is up next.
Lisa has much more.
Darius, you are blinging out right now. Just what?
We just hope they don't get Ed and Murray, but they probably would need to get a center. So if they pick Ed Mara, it's going a little bit of suck, but no, we'll see.
The look in his eyes, it was the look in his eyes when he first was born. His eyes lit up when you put the basketball in his hand. So I knew it was something brewing.
I know you guys must be proud. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you.
Darius Acuff out of Arkansas, 30th lottery pick, coached by John Calipari, breaking a tie with Coach K for the most as we are 7 picks here at the NBA Draft.
Yep, here we go. 50 minutes without a commercial. They should just have the whole draft just be like commercial free.
Life comes at you fast, whether you're ready for it or not.
So it's crazy, they on commercials and we trying to wait on who they gonna pick? And their pick is in already, and they didn't put a time clock on TV.
No artificial colors.
I guess, you know, somebody had to pay the bills, I guess.
No artificial sweeteners. And 75% less sugar. Gatorade lower sugar. Hydrates better than water.
Old banks, it's your big fees. Not shy. You bank fee free and build your credit.
Like the time is like going quick, but at the same time it's like I think they kind of stopped the momentum when they put commercials on.
We're on vacation, and that is cash back too. Time is America's #1 choice for banking.
T-Mobile has the best network. That's why there's no better place to get iPhone 17 Pro on that. Hold on. We should have you.
Oh, give me a second. But then again, that means it was like an hour has passed, so hopefully I don't have to do that with TikTok anymore.
Instructions say leave on ledge. Give a girl some room. Don't pet the dog.
Anyone do this to you, girl? There you go.
Okay, someone has a Zoomy.
Should be good.
Supergirl Ultimate Meal is here. 3 heroic
Oh wait, so more than a dozen downtown Milwaukee landmarks and buildings will go green.
theaters June 26th.
Discovery World, Mitchell Park Domes, Homebridge, just to name a few. Let's see. Oh, okay, this guy was like, you know, just saying the FU message to Miami. You know, that'd be an interesting question. Just now saying it is, oops, sorry.
How do you describe fast play from the Wisconsin Lottery in 4 words? Instant
Small,
progressive jackpot. That means whenever a ticket is bought, the
a big
progressive jackpot gets a boost.
market.
Climbing higher and higher until someone wins in
Sick.
an instant. The higher the price of your ticket, the higher the share you can win. With multiple ways to win
See what
instantly
Global
on each
says.
ticket and so many games to choose from.
Okay, they are a big market team, so
Wisconsin Lottery
thanks for
retailers
answering.
make it easy fun.
Okay, so is Orlando a big market? Let me see.
First round coverage of the NBA draft on ABC continues, and it's the Atlanta Hawks on the clock with the 8th pick overall. How do the Hawks get to this 8th pick here? If you're wondering, well, remember a year ago on draft night, they acquired the unprotected first round pick so the Pelicans could draft Derek
So yes, in Miami
in
and
the lottery. So the Hawks coming off
oh,
the
okay,
bench
so Orlando is like in between, but most likely they probably will be like a low market team.
more than once. No one else can say that in the playoffs as they were
Yeah, small market. Yeah, we just put Orlando in that category, small market. So it's like what Miami had that Orlando don't. But no, anyways.
Let's go to the commissioner, Adam Silver, right
So who Orlando's gonna get? So hopefully not that center.
With the 8th pick in the 2026 NBA draft,
Some tell me they are.
the Atlanta Hawks select Kingston Fleming,
Oh no, they didn't.
University of Houston.
Oh wow. Another person that you know that the Bucks they claim the Bucks should get. So either the Hawks are okay with their starting lineup like center wise and backup, or they planning on trying to get somebody in the off season.
2 or 3 years to be playing. As you said, the New York Knicks.
And Dallas is next, and they I don't know what they need.
Was the Atlanta Hawks where you were?
Maybe they might go for a guard as well. I wouldn't be surprised if they do.
But if you play for the University of Houston, you have to defend.
But you know, like I just said, like Bucks really don't need a guard now since you know this trade that happened.
And now you have a young guy.
Because they got a few guards that's already signed to the team, and like I said, they should get Ken Porter Jr. regardless. Hopefully he opt in. And you know, recently 2 days ago, Gary Harris had opted in his contract, so
I mean, just being in March Madness, you know,
he's gonna be there.
it was the first game. I was just wondering because I figured they had.
So yeah, we got too many guards.
Obviously, I wanted to keep it like a momentum.
Maybe we have like a forward and maybe like someone to play, you know, like a small forward or a player that can play like multi positions.
Continue to need it. Definitely after my first NBA interview.
Get there, get Ademara at 10, then 13 you can get your multiple player like Carmen Lopez or something like that. But you never know. There could be somebody from like overseas that you know they could be looking at, because it seems like sports media hasn't talked about, you know, players overseas that much this draft.
Kingston, tell me, as you're walking up to the stage to shake the commissioner's hand, just what thoughts go through your mind about the journey that got you here?
Yeah, like you said, the journey. I mean, put in work, you know.
Yeah, he's showing he's passionate, so he's gonna be a good player in the future.
So it feels great, you know, but I'm just ready to work for a winner.
Now, Mr. D, you had Kingston and his sister Bella, who's also a star hooper. You had them write out goals. Just tell me, why did you think that was?
Man, his sister will make it to WNBA.
As you see him sitting here now as an NBA first-round draft pick.
I mean, ultimately, it was never about what I wanted. And I think our job as parents is to just.
Let's see, Dallas is next, so Milwaukee will be after.
On them and what we want for them. So they write down their goals, and then our job is to just keep pushing them towards that.
Mom, how proud of him are you right now?
I'm so proud. I always tell Kingston, little Kingston would be even more proud of what he's accomplished with the goals that he set forth so many years ago. And now today has come to fruition. This was his ultimate.
Because I know why I've been saying, you know, for the past few weeks, you know, Bucks do need to get like a point guard, but it's just how looking at it now, since now they got so many like guards.
The younger sister, she's a Duke commit.
Do they even like need it?
Gatorade Player of the Year in Texas this year.
So it's like, you know, they got their, you know, one All-Star in Tyler Hero. You got somebody that should have won Most Improved Player of the Year in Ryan Rollins. You still got Kuzma, but don't know if they're gonna keep him or flip him. Miles Turner, like you got your starting center there. It's like, who's gonna fill that Giannis spot now?
But let me play with them because he will fit in instantly with them.
He's a mid-range, high-volume scorer, probably the best in.
So, you know, like I said, this is gonna be like interesting.
His defense also extends and it puts pressure on the ball. With a high IQ, you gotta know who you are. And it's like I think a lot of players come into the league trying to find out who they want to become.
Okay, can I?
He knows who he is right
Look at me, I'm watching myself. Can I share it? Oh yeah, I can share it.
If you play in Houston, you gotta play defense. That is what
Maybe just clicking on the yeah. Let's see, I'll just say live right now. So Dallas pick is in, and maybe like a guard or a small forward they can go for. I think, like I said, I think they're okay at center, and plus, you know, they just got a new coach that coached Michigan, and Michigan did win, you know, the NCAA tournament, so they're NCAA champions. Oh yeah. All right, 9th pick coming up.
With the 9th pick for the 2026
Oh, I forgot about Tayshaun Prince.
The Dallas Mavericks select Morez Johnson Jr. from the University of
Okay, that's somebody I've never heard that was in this draft, so this is a surprise. Glorious Florida. Hopefully I got that right. Welcome to the live.
I am not surprised to see this pick
Yes, I am. Because I never heard about this guy before now.
You have Cooper Flag there. You have your centerpiece. Now can you surround him with the right type of players? The wing
Well, I
players.
say, yeah, they needed their like small forward, but yeah, I've never heard of this guy.
But I love this pick for Dallas.
6'9". Oh, is it possible that he can be play center? Oh, another player from Michigan. So, okay. Oh, okay. 13 points a game, 62% from the field, and over 7 rebounds a game in Michigan. So they at least they got that Michigan connection. Because I think the new coach they got probably influenced that. So yeah, this is interesting. So Bucks, it's your time. Get the center.
Defender, well liked by his entire team. Morez was becoming a key player in Michigan. His hobby off the court displays his love for Legos.
My name is Morris Johnson Jr., and I like to build Legos.
Oh,
This is
kind of like
a
Miles Turner. That's
actually
cool.
built one just
They like
like
to build
this,
Legos.
probably 4 or 5 months ago. It probably took me an hour to build this when I did. I have a bunch of different type of Legos. My favorite Lego set that I've built is the Pac-Man one arcade game. I built the Spider-Man Lego set,
Nice.
Starry Night, Pikachu Lego set, a lot of different skyline cities like New York, London. Building Legos make me calm. I kind of tune out the outside noise.
Yeah, it makes you focus
Just
too.
relax and build my Legos.
All the love coming from mom and dad, Natasha, giving him the big hug and the celebration.
I like when people are making fun of Miami because they're like Miami Heat's bench after the Giannis trade. You got all three of his brothers, Pat Riley and DJ Khaled. Another one. That's funny.
Perez, how much do you think your coach had a little bit to do with this pick?
Oh man, that's gotta be funny.
It's crazy, man. We got work to do. Back to work.
What does this moment mean to you?
This moment means a lot to me, man.
Okay.
I've been thinking about this since I was a little kid. Dallas always been a place I wanted to go, and it's insane that I'm actually going to Dallas.
And Dad, I can see what it means to you. Can you describe
The
what
Sprout
you're
this
feeling
good
right
or
now?
the Reds this bad. Okay, so it seems like the Brewers are doing pretty good.
And you told him back in sixth grade when he was doubting himself a little bit that you told him what he had to do to make his dreams come true.
Okay.
What was your message to
Not
him?
trying to look at it, but good. I'm gonna have to go that far. So let's go to MLB.
And he was saying, like, ignore all that. I was
Oh, sorry.
catch up to him later. I remember that.
So what do you think about following Coach May to Dallas now?
Yeah, that's crazy.
The Michigan Mass now. But I'm very grateful for this opportunity, man, and I'm excited to be with my coach. We won together this past season. Looking forward to winning with him.
Yes, what's going on right now? Yes, I want to know the score. Oh, Brewers are up 1-0 in the bottom of the seventh. Now they just got 2 outs. So I wonder who had that only. I don't know if it's like that only hit or they just got one in. Okay, Manny just got one in. So Jake Bowers got that RBI.
And uses physicality defensively. 100%. He has all of those tools, and I think Dallas is the perfect place for him.
Okay, you call the NBA Finals between captain.
Yes, they are, but
Defensively protect the rim.
that's crazy because I'm very hyped now, seeing like who they. Hopefully they go for who I think they should go for.
As well, and he has the mobility to do that on the perimeter.
Yes, you know, and you're looking for
Even they don't get, how they made with this pick, they probably would need like to get like a forward at least, or they'll surprise everybody, get somebody from the out of nowhere. But Bojo Markovich, like I'm pretty confident he's gonna get signed by the Bucks after the summer league. Because free agency is next Tuesday as well. It's like, man, and most of the deadline for people is like either they keep or reject their player option, or the team gets to either keep that person or let them go.
finding talent.
We know Jericho Sims is this Friday.
He led the team in rebounds, and he led the team in double doubles. So he stood out, especially when you talk about.
Oh wow, Brandon Sprout. 6 innings, he had 10 strikeouts. Wow.
One of 8 teams that have 2 first-round picks in this draft tonight, and the reason why they've got that 13th pick is part of the Giannis Antetokounmpo trade. Here's their pick at number 10, and here's a look at the trade, of course, that we talked about briefly here. But when you look at Milwaukee, you get Tyler Hero, you get Ware, you get Hawkins, plus you get a slew of assets and picks here.
Don't care. Let him go.
Where they should be going? What do you think?
Look, I like my guy, Brandon Burns. I like him.
No.
I think he's a very complete player. You guys
They don't need a guard. Sorry, they don't need a guard.
To be able to score in the paint, run in transition, create shots for others. I think to me,
Okay, now top of the 8th for the Brewers.
So for Milwaukee, if you're in a rebuilding phase, and I understand you have Tyler Hero, you have other players, but we talked about it. OKC, San Antonio, they have a wealth of guards. Right now, we're in a space in this league. We're having a lot of guards, defensive guards, different opportunities. I think that is very, very important.
Yeah, I have to agree. And I want to.
Bucks don't need a guard now. They don't. Okay, here we go. Let's see what. They got a guard anyway? Why? Okay.
You want to just keep on going, and I'll keep on going. This young man is outstanding. One of the things I love about this young man, Arizona hasn't been to a Final Four in 25 years since I was there. I know. And I know Duke, North Carolina is going to talk a lot of trash about that. But for this young man and that group, including Koloski, to do what they have done,
Nearly 6'4", 215.
I like it. The 1-2 hand up. He's got physicality. He can play through contact. See him finishing with the offhand. He can score at multiple levels. I love his ability to play, make, pass, finish. He does so many things. When I look at him, I think maybe Devin Booker type. That's what I see. Not the most athletic, but enough athleticism to cause problems. But a well-balanced.
Grew up playing football and baseball.
A little bit more physicality in terms of how he plays. Devin Booker much more skilled in certain areas. However, he was in high school. He's from Los Angeles area.
Ken Townley's juggling.
And they were my favorite high school team that he played. He played like the 4-5. They were a very small team, and they won the
So,
2 years in a row.
this only points to one thing. They may not keep Kevin Porter Jr. Or they're going to do some more moves with like their guard depth.
You said that this game is bigger than you, and that you have to have multiple whys to play it. Just what were some of the whys for you wanting this moment?
Some of my whys was just saying, like, I want to take care of my family. You know, I want to inspire the younger generation that's next to come. And also, I want to be something that's bigger than myself. You know, and just try to be the best version of myself each and every day.
Fair enough.
Your dad, this moment is ours. You said.
Yeah, Golden State is going to get that center because, you know, the Warriors are, you know, desperate need of a center. So, yeah.
Mr. Bobby, what does it mean to you to hear him say that?
And plus, also, it seems like, you know, the Bucks may be confident on, you know, keeping Miles Turner around and also Jericho Sims. And, you know, maybe Bozo Dub as well. So, like I said, you know, I kind of guarantee that he's going to be signed with the team this offseason.
A lot of integrity, who is a hard worker, who is dedicated, honest, has great character. He's going to get us all out there.
Well, we look forward to watching him in the NBA. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Lisa, thank you so much. You know, Braden's first memory of playing ball, the YMCA with my dad when I was 3. And Bobby played ball, Hannah played ball. She also played softball.
Oh.
So this, I'm surprised he didn't acknowledge that Jefferson.
That must be his sister.
No acknowledgement. It was the best shot to win a title since that team.
It was really crazy. I didn't hear any acknowledgement from the Duke girl. 25 years ago, who did you? I don't know. Somebody that peaked really early.
So the what? Oh yeah, and probably all like probably through the week too. We'll probably do another highlight videos on the players that they pick. I know we probably did them before, but probably will do it again and just go from there.
Not just Giannis leaving. I mean, they got a new head coach in Taylor Jenkins. There's a lot of completely different things with the Bucks that we've seen in the past.
That would be my only concern if I'm Brandon Murray's is like, I don't know how we're going to play. I don't really know what we're going to do. I'm not sure how we're going to look, which means I'm not sure what to prepare for. And
True.
As an NBA rookie, knowing what you're preparing for makes you a better player faster. But he will have the ball in his hands. He will have an opportunity. He will play on a team that's rebuilding. They probably won't be as good as some of the other picks that are ahead of him. But he will have an opportunity to make mistakes without reprimand or consequences that are really high, so to speak, in his first year.
You just got to find that veteran when you're playing on a rebuild team. Everybody's trying to.
It's not fully a rebuild, you idiots.
I think Taylor Jenkins is good at setting the standard.
Or have your family, because yes, I had a veteran, a bad one. Oh my God. And he was like, look, man, I tell you, after the game, we're gonna do. I'm like, after the game, we're at Walmart. I'm like, what are you talking about? After the game, right then I do not to listen to that veteran.
Our next team on the clock, you don't have that with the veterans. That is Golden State. Of course, the question is the health of Jimmy Butler. We saw Steph Curry make a run, but Curry and Butler only played 83 games. Well, I should say they missed 83 games as we see Curry's little profile of 4-time NBA champ, 2-time MVP. He gave us moments. He gave us moments where we're like, oh, if they stay healthy, how far can he take us? But when you talk about the supporting cast, it wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough, but that's mainly because of the injuries. Jimmy Butler, if you look at their record the year before when Jimmy Butler...
It is funny, if Golden State Warriors make the switch and end up getting one of them forwards that's available and not Mara. I'm sorry, Mara. I don't know why I'm calling him May for some odd reason. I don't know.
They just need to get healthy and bring it all together. But that's the story of this Philly team. Can you be healthy throughout the season?
Well, going to Golden State as a rookie can be heaven or it can be a nightmare.
Yeah.
Because there might be a time when you need it a lot, or you might be one of those rookies who don't play. So I'm interested in seeing who they pick.
Maybe so. But they got in the Bucks, predicting that they might have another pick on the run. So who's going to be going?
Between getting youthful talent, and that's what I'm thinking about.
Can you play? Yes. Can I play today?
Okay, one out and wait a minute.
Because you're going to have to let me play through a couple of mistakes.
Yes, I agree, and that's the hard part.
Okay, we got Vice Terrain to the third. Now Andrew Vaughn.
This really comes down to fit and maturity of the player that they draft.
I was about to say, just do. Oh, okay. Sacrifice fly to center. Bryce Terrain scored the base, and Contreras went to second. Fair enough. So sacrifice hit with Vaughn, got an RBI, and it's 2 outs.
With this guy here, the Golden State Warriors will take a player who can play off the ball, because they have 2 guys who dominate the ball. So it will be interesting if they have someone who likes to play on the ball. I do not believe that they will draft someone who needs the basketball.
With that profile, who's the guy then, Jay Will?
I don't know. I think they might go big. John Steinbach, the guy 6'10", glass cleaner, has soft touch, can shoot.
Maybe.
They got 2 Michigan guys still on the board.
Yes.
Right? Let's go to the commissioner and find out as the Warriors are ready to make their pick.
Select.
Yaxel Lendeborg,
Oh,
University of Michigan.
that center's still in play.
What a story. The 23
So I thought,
Michigan.
I thought the Warriors would go for the center, but wow, okay.
He's an elder. He's an elder player in college basketball. He's not 19. He's not 17.
Well, he's like an NBA ready player, so
He's versatile.
Warriors gonna have some fun with that.
He can defend 1, 2, 3, and 4 at times. That's what they need. They need someone on.
Oh, they got him 6'8" in the third, but he's actually
And maybe if someone gets hurt,
with shoes he's like 6'9", 241. So yeah,
this is a I want you to play now, young man.
yeah, he will.
The long hug with his mom Giselle and tears coming because this journey
Okay.
included so many stops.
I think I'm also gonna go feature report at the same time too. So
Because it's the leadership of his mom. I mean, mid-major to where he finished to winning a championship, just unspoken of. And by the way, talk about a perfect complementary player to play alongside Draymond Green with his passing ability because he can space the floor and play inside out. But again, the physicality again, ready to play now. I know the league has changed in the last 40, 50 years. How are you playing with Kenny? Well, because I'm talking to Kenny. And so since the league has changed, you used to draft juniors and seniors, guys that were more ready to play, guys that can contribute. Now a lot of times they draft 19, 18-year-old players, and there's time for development. He is a player that's ready to play now with championship players. I'm just speechless. The road to the NBA certainly has been a winding one for Yaxel. The one
trying for saying like we have a trade to announce.
their special relationship capped off this past season with a national title.
Oh, his mother played to make him be public national team.
My
Okay,
mother is
that's cool.
like no other. She kind of set everything straight, telling me that I need to be better. I was 17 years old, going into my senior year, almost not graduating high school. She felt like she failed as a mother. Hearing her say that made me very emotional because I always thought that she was the best mom in the world.
Let's see.
She's
So now the Thunder, with their pick,
just continue to keep me and my three little sisters, safe. And she sacrificed a lot. She put her dreams, her goals aside to give me a better life, and I wasn't, using that. It definitely lit a fire under me and just do a lot more for the family. She's been diagnosed with cancer.
I said, what is she like 6'6", 6'5"?
It provides a lot of extra motivation. For me to hug my mom after the national championship meant a lot. And she spoke about these moments with me way before.
Yeah, she had to be between 6'5" and 6'3" and 6'5".
It's like you're stronger than you think, you're better than you think. I wouldn't have been able to push through if it wasn't for her.
Okay.
Really, my favorite story of the
Oh
night
yeah, he's passing it, so yeah.
I can see you're both still feeling it. Just describe to me, so what's going through your heart right now?
Wait a minute, still top of the 8th? Okay, there we go. It ended. Sanchez strikeout looking. Now they're gonna be bottom the 8th.
But I saw you share we all saw you share a long, tearful hug with your mother when you heard your name announced. Just what was she saying to you?
She was saying we did it. All the sacrifices that we made, we finally accomplished it. You did it. She's proud of me, and she's so excited.
Just 6 years ago, you said you were kind of lost. You didn't see a future for yourself. Just how did that kid get here?
That kid got it because of her. She pushed a dream, forced me to go out there and step into the world and then become a man. I had no choice but to go out there and do the best I could. So I found every day to be a better man, be a better person, and just do the best I can for her. So everything I do.
And now your mom is facing a challenge of her own, battling cancer. Just how special is it to be sharing this moment with her?
It means everything to me. That's the least I can do for her. She's done so much for me. She's put her whole life on hold for my life, and I'm super proud of her for fighting so hard.
Well, good they got Contreras as a designated hitter
How are you feeling
today.
right now? How are you doing?
Because I'm sorry, but it seems like Christian Yelich, since his injury, kind of slipping a bit. Okay, so.
How did you know that kid who seemed lost, how did you know
Oops,
that this
well,
is
NBA home, that's fine. Am I looking at rumors?
Because I know he has
very potential. He was an amazing kid, and I know he's gonna be great. And he has a dream. It's a dream come true. He wanna be NBA. He's the NBA right now.
You deserve to be here. We wish you nothing but the best, Miss Giselle. Congratulations to you both.
Thank you.
Lisa, thank you. Moms are the best.
First to Miss Giselle, too.
Yes.
She's dealing with.
Yep.
But, you know, you think Arizona, Western College, a junior college, then to UAB, then to Michigan with Dusty May, wins the national championship. Now the 11th pick in the draft, playing with the Golden State Warriors. I mean, and that's not a story of a dream come true. Come on.
Yeah, I think the first
Yeah, the whole
that
didn't know.
the Golden State area. You know, they're so used to having.
I guess if the trade yesterday didn't happen and they would have got the guard they got, Brandon Burles, I wouldn't have a problem with it.
That Draymond Green does. He can run the
Not at all.
from the point forward position. But
Point forward.
He can shoot the basketball. He also gets to the rim. He's an offensive player. And before he twisted his ankle, I think in the semifinal game, he was on his way to be the MVP of the Final Four.
Big Ten Player of the Year, can shoot the three, can grab the big board, also very outgoing. And now,
So let's see who the Thunder get.
2 picks here in tonight's first round. Let's go to the commissioner.
With the 12th pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Adai Mara.
Oh, they got him. Crap.
And the University of Michigan.
Oh, wow.
Coming off the way they lost with Chet Holmgren, Isaiah, right? Arnstein.
So that's crazy. So one of them is either Harden. I think they're gonna keep Chet Holmgren, but I think Isaiah Hardenstein may end up leaving. Well, or they're gonna trade him at some point.
Yes, 100%. And also, how do you have this kid on your roster at UCLA for 2 years? For 2 years, you have him on your roster. And then all of a sudden, he
Maybe you could say we developed him.
Yes.
We were developing him, and he came into it once the NIL came.
Well, this is what I'm going to say about Michigan.
Ah,
They
man.
He was one of the most
Oh,
dominant
wow.
players on a dominant team that won the national championship.
Now we'll see what Milwaukee's pick is coming up. So I just want to see what they're gonna do.
Metro with a 9-9 standing reach at the NBA Combine, tied for the second longest in Combine history. Sam Presti sending a message, considering what he experienced.
Well, I don't know if it's a Wembanyama thing, but it's a size thing. I think overall,
Possible.
the Oklahoma City Thunder check.
Stood 7 feet tall at age 14. So it's speaking Spanish, dishes, and oh, I can't even pronounce those. And I'm not even gonna try.
8 to 10 minutes in a game when you have a young rookie like this that can come in and play
Okay.
right away.
Dad, Javier was 6'7", Jelly, Mom, 6'3". When he was a boy, he would buy 2 pairs of pants, cut them in half, and sew them together so they would reach his ankles. Lisa, take it away.
Okay, yep, nothing.
Adai, we know that you are an avid.
Don't worry, guys. We're not going anywhere. After they made this pick for the Miami Heat, make this pick. Yeah, proposed trade for the Bucks. We're not going to go anywhere. We're going to stay through the whole first round and go from there. I may not do like a watch party for the second round because, like I said, the Bucks don't have no draft picks unless some sort of a miracle they end up with one. And then probably will, end up doing, a video on that.
Being patient, to be from that little kid right there playing with the basket to just being selected.
And you started playing pro ball in Spain when you were 16. Just how did that experience, plus winning a title at Michigan, how did that help prepare you for what's coming in the NBA?
Everything, like if I everything that I've done during my life, since I was a kid, going to college, playing pro in Spain, all these things have really helped me to get where I'm at. So I'm very happy that I did it, and I'm very happy that I have two people here just helping me through all this process.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, where's his pins? I was like, oh, they right there.
Already tonight, so I'm sure you guys are gonna have a lot of fun tonight. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Third reigning champ to have 3 lottery picks since the lottery began in 1985, joining the Florida Gators in 2007 and that North Carolina team in 2005. It's a celebration.
Cause yeah, this is gonna be like troubling. Like, see who like the Heat gonna pick for the Bucks.
For the Bucks on the clock, right after these messages.
Oh, Oubre's pitching. Okay.
Minions and Monsters. Rated PG. Get tickets now.
We're almost back.
Supposed to be at Pat's the tip-off. You okay, OG?
I like to see you guys hike a mountain at my age.
We're almost there.
Howdy, fellas.
Hey, Ted.
I got the game.
You got the game. Now where's the rest of the team?
I get him.
Starks, you still on that hike? Colorado's here.
I brought dip. Homemade.
Wish me out some snacks.
I know.
I found these berries.
Oh, very poisonous.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Matters. It has to be AT&T.
Oh wow. They taking the whole clock on that one. Probably by when it gets 0, it'll say the pick is in, which is probably ain't. Oh, pick is in, which is probably not in probably until after the commercial. This is the second time they like did a commercial as like when the Bucks are picking.
Starts in the kitchen, where factor chefs dial in balance, the way coaches fine-tune plays. Because what you put in is what you get out. Factor, eat like a pro.
Turn on reactions.
What should I eat?
Yeah, turn on reactions. I don't care.
How much have I walked today? Too much, too little, what if I'm wrong? Is it worth it?
Just crazy.
Decisions? Answers. The Libre 3 Plus sensor, along with Libre Assist, helps you predict the impact of food on your glucose, so you can make in-the-moment food choices. This is progress. Try it for free at freestylelibre.us.
Summer is back, along with Chipotle honey chicken, fresh grilled chicken, seared peppers, and pure honey. Chipotle heat balanced with a perfect touch of sweet. Chipotle honey chicken is back, just in time for summer.
Every day, you clock in for America, doing the hard work, the essential work.
Maybe they didn't want to.
Towing and building for us.
Me and my jokes. Yeah, I'm not funny.
While we punch in to support your business. And since you clock in for all of us, you should pay what we pay.
Which probably won't make much of a difference.
Recently, our attorneys handling the death of
Okay, still look at the Brewers game. Okay, now they're on top of the ninth. Still 2-0.
$4 million verdict from a jury. If you or a family member is injured in an accident, the insurance company
So they got Mitchell, Pratt, and Ortiz.
Usually it is not. That's why we're here. Havish Ortiz.
Oh,
National
who did he pitch it for?
Service.
Let's see.
2026 NBA draft continues on ABC.
Oh, they had Jake Bowers in right field, and Seelig did, pitch it for that. So, Karina Fudge, welcome to the live. I appreciate it.
NBA contract with the New York Knicks. And on opening night 1950, Earl Lloyd broke the color barriers as the first black player to appear in an NBA game.
Good.
Today, the Helms celebrate these pioneering achievements is the first overall pick in the 1960 draft, and that is the Big O.
Oh,
The
Oscar Robertson.
legendary Oscar Robertson, one of the greatest point guards in NBA history. He played 14 seasons with Cincinnati and Milwaukee, MVP in 1964, 12-time All-Star, and something important to all three of you guys, the president of the NBA Players Association from 1965 to 1974, the first black president of any national sports or entertainment labor union.
Oh, wow, I didn't even know that.
Not only a pioneer, but he was a pioneer of business. Because it was right before the NBA All-Star game that he rallied the troops and said, we are not going out if we don't have an agreement with the NBA for the Players Union and the Players Association. And his ability to create that is why these wealthy salaries are
Maybe
here
that's what
today.
WWE needs to do. Well, the wrestlers.
Finalize the union. Milwaukee as part of the Giannis trade.
Okay.
With the 13th pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Miami Heat select Nate Amon.
Oh, they got their guy. Okay.
I love this pick, guys, immediately, because when you talk about length and what he could potentially do.
Well, the Bucks actually kind of got their guy.
The team, a Milwaukee team that continues to rebuild, and they have Burries, and now they have Amen.
19 years old, 6'9.5", 6'11" wingspan. I call him a shapeshifter just because he changes the geometry of the court with his size and his length. Look, I know that Milwaukee, because, you know, Miami sending their pick to Milwaukee, they lose Giannis. But you talk about a young talent to have, that kind of, nobody's going to step in the shoes of Giannis. But the size, the metrics, the measurables, all
He probably would be better.
similar with how he covers the length of the court.
Because he still has a three-point shot. Let's see, 17 points a game, over 6 rebounds, and over 2 assists. Grew up playing soccer. Interesting. Yeah. Favorite food is pasta. I don't know why they put that on there, but it's just crazy for them to mention. You know what I mean?
Endured to get out of a tragic situation.
Was born in Rwanda. Fortunately for her, she
Charasa, hopefully I say your name right. Welcome to the live. Appreciate it.
Rwanda before the genocide happened. However, she did lose a lot of her family members. She went back to Rwanda for UNICEF. That's where she met my father. He was Peace Corps working with Catholic Relief Services.
Nice.
I had went back to Rwanda this past summer before my season at Tennessee. I got to see the genocide memorial. Kind of just opened my eyes to the perspective of what people have gone through and what my mom means to me, what she's gone through, how strong she was in spite of what she went through.
Let's go to Lisa with much more with Nate.
Nate, first I want to ask you, when you got drafted, we saw you on the phone. Like, who are you talking to?
Talking to the Milwaukee staff. Super excited to have me. Met with those guys a couple of times, so they're super excited.
Now, you've said that no one gets to decide the type of player that you are, only you. Just when did you decide that you wanted to be an NBA first-round draft pick?
I would say probably my, when I first started playing basketball, my brothers at the park, just realizing how much the game means to me, but how much it brought us closer together.
Third Tennessee player that got selected in the draft. And they talk about familiar name that was with the Bucks too, boy. Although he only played like a few years in the '90s, but Marcus Hillslap was decent, but it's just like I guess it's like one of those things,
Yeah, I can get emotional speaking about it, but she's always supporting
crazy,
me.
but I didn't hate the guy, but thought he'd be like the future of his team. But then again, we had George Carr at the time, so yeah.
In your home country, I'm told that you worked 3 nursing jobs to help the family. How did watching Nate walk across that stage, shaking the commissioner's hand, how did it make all of that worth it? What can I do for me? It made me feel very happy. I think he's a very good kid. He did everything I told him to. We told him to. He listened, and He's a great kid. That's make it easy for me as a mom.
Well, congratulations to all of you. Enjoy it.
Well, you know, he, like I said, he has versatility. He has so much upside. You know, the 13th pick hasn't always had that. You know, some guys up here.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking Kobe Bryant, Carl Malone. I was thinking
those guys.
Jalen went 2. Kenny went 6.
Yeah.
Okay, where'd you go? I went 13, same thing as Kobe. That's where I was low. See, this is the thing. If you take a shot, have all the history, there's no reason not to get them.
Some of the time it didn't work out.
Amen. By the way, you know, he considers Kevin Durant the GOAT. When you look at his size, his length, and we had Jay will talk a little bit about that. That wingspan, as standing reach is second among forwards, and he can continue to grow. Well, he can continue to grow, but also it's like when you talk about
Oh, yeah. Of course, that happened with another player that had like a growth spurt during the summer. Giannis.
These are the things that are key. I'm talking about on all 3 levels. He has the ability to guard them.
And also, he can be he's a ball handler. And he's very methodical. And it's an old school approach, Kenny, too. He'll just put you on his hip and walk you down the court. He understands how to play the game like an old man. And Jimmy Haslam also is the owner of the Bucks and a big donor in Tennessee. And he's seen a lot of big men on the floor.
These guys are going to get to play. He and Murray will get to play next year. They'll get to play through mistakes. They'll get to learn the league. And when they come back in their second year, they will be really efficient. I think the first year you're filling out everything. You're trying to figure out who does what. Then you have a scouting report, and they will both get a scouting report a lot faster than some of the other guys.
AI description of what you're doing is watching NBA draft live. Guess who's next?
That's funny.
We'll find out more too with Taylor Jenkins as their new
Well, like we like Goldberg around here. Who's next?
He goes to South Florida, and the Miami Heat will try to fill out that roster with Bam Adebayo and Giannis down low and inside. Right now we have the Charlotte Hornets that are on the front here.
Yes, still 2-0 Brewers. Get bottom 9. So yeah.
That little run where you're like, oh, they can do some damage from the outside. When you see that right now.
Oh yeah, okay. Are you watching through TikTok? Did you saw me through TikTok? Oh.
I think you start looking at more depth.
That's crazy. Who's next?
All right, we'll find out right 5 seconds away. But at these sides, let's go to the Commissioner, Adam Silver.
I wonder if the Bucks gonna try to. Oh, wait a minute. What? What's the trade?
As part of a deal to be finalized later, the Miami Heat are
Oh.
trading to Milwaukee Bucks the draft rights to Nate Amen, the 13th pick.
What are you doing?
Because the Miami Heat fans are not as happy about the traders. People think.
Yeah. That's funny, like, that's crazy. Miami is going to end up being the new villain. Well, I guess, you know, they kind of are with the LeBron James situation, and now this.
A lot of American players, they come over here, they get summer workouts, but they're not able to play. When you're 16, 17, 18, you get to go play for your country, and that helps with your development. That helps.
Well, then again, you're going to see our 2 draft picks, they're going to play in the summer league, so, you know, we get to see them, you know, like, I guess I can say Wilder Ray because they're, because I know the Bucks summer league for them starts next week because they in the California Classic. So that's the first time for the organization to be in the California Classic.
When my father played with in Würzburg, my dad actually used to take Dirk back home from practice and stuff because he was too young to drive. So I think they were really close friends back in the days.
Oh, his father was a teammate with Dirk in Germany.
So when you get into an
Oh, interesting.
just kind of tries to replicate that move.
But I'm trying to figure out why Hornets will get a forward unless they're going to do like a trade or something. See, partly it's like I just couldn't stand, like trying to get the best player available because it sometimes it just don't work out.
Much more. Let's send it over to Lisa.
Chicago with their second pick of the draft, number 15.
2008 to lead the nation in rebounding. Other than being tall, which you are, just what are the Hornets getting in you that makes you such an elite rebounder?
I think just my energy to always go through ball, always finish defense spot, always want to finish the play on defense side. It's just my intuition and reading the glass.
And we have a message from a very special friend we want you to take a listen to.
Pictures, Dirk. Yep. Okay, game over for the baseball. Brewers won 2-0. Dang. What a way to have two shutout games in the. That's something. Okay. I know they probably officially didn't change some of the standings yet, so I'm just gonna. Sadly, for the American League, Yankees leading the conference. Sad. Hopefully, teams like the White Sox or Seattle is gonna outthrow them. Well, Tampa Bay is like right behind them, so maybe they'll do something. You can, okay, so yeah, we know Atlanta lost last. Oh yeah, because they lost to us on Sunday, and of course, they lost yesterday. And I think they still playing on Tuesday. So right now, the Brewers are a game behind Atlanta. So that'll be interesting. And at least, throw them off.
And they went third and fourth overall in tonight's draft. Boozer and Wilson going to join us live on the set after these ABC stations.
With psoriasis, How to Hide My Plaques was kind of my theme song. Now with Bimzelx, I'm back to clearer skin.
Only Bimzelx targets and blocks IL-17.
Yeah, I can go to the NBA now.
Most people got 100% clear skin. Some after the first dose.
Serious side effects like suicidal thoughts and behavior, infections and lowered ability to fight them, liver problems, and inflammatory bowel disease have occurred. Tell your doctor if these happen or worsen, or fevers, chills, muscle aches,
Chicago's on the clock, and they're picked from Portland. This is their second pick in the night.
I'm back to clearer skin with Bimzelx.
Ask your dermatologist about Bimzelx, also approved for psoriatic arthritis and HS.
Let's see. Draft, scores, no schedule, standing stats, teams. Yep. Yeah, his future we can look at.
Morning, Pete. Coffee's on and your Uber's on its way.
Transactions.
I've been thinking, maybe I should just go by Peter now?
Peter Davidson. Not bad.
Sounds like I'm going to try and sell you an extended warranty.
How about Petey?
I know a dog named Petey.
Little Pete
Did
or
they
Big
actually
Pete?
update the
What about Double P?
You want to go by Pee-Pee?
No, they did not.
I think I'm just going
Okay.
to stick with Pete.
Pete. I like it.
I like you too.
Operation Pizza is a go. Ready, throw.
What? 3 new Toy Story
Okay,
5
whatever with that.
Order 2 or more for $6.99 each. Better ingredients,
Go
better
home.
Nice work. That's how you make a pizza.
See Disney Pixar's Toy Story 5, now playing only in theaters. Rated PG.
On the court, players are always raising the game. When everything is on the line, you see what a team is made of. The team at St. Jude has helped raise the overall childhood cancer survival rate in the U.S. from 20% to more than 80%. When one team works together, there's no limit to what can be accomplished. That's the difference you can make. Join Team St. Jude today.
Are you one of the millions surprised by rising prices? Well, AT&T just raised your rates. You have rights. I'm not entirely sure what they are because I'm not a lawyer. I'm just a charming British actor. But I do know this. Right now, bring your phone to T-Mobile. They'll give you $400 plus pay off your phone up to $800 when you switch. And with T-Mobile's price guarantee on their experience plans, they won't raise the price of your rate plans for 5 years. Join T-Mobile and I guarantee you won't look back. And that's a guarantee. Am I saying guarantee too much? I feel like an actual lawyer.
Sure.
Rocking collaboration. Russell Dickerson featuring Betty White. Christian Wilson featuring Ellen Langley. Cody Johnson featuring Brothers Osborne. And more. Presented by SoFi. Thursday on ABC.
And welcome back to the NBA.
Now let's see who the Bulls gonna get.
On ABC for the second time.
Who, the Brewers?
Bulls.
Ah, well, you said the Brewers. I'm like, looking at the wrong one, my man.
I'm about to say, I know their draft is coming up. Don't
Hey,
laugh.
right now.
Yeah.
2026 NBA Draft, the Chicago Bulls select Galen Swain from the University of
Oh.
Texas.
So the Bulls went with Caleb Wilson, 4th overall. Now they go with a Texas guard, Galen Swain, led the team in points, rebounds, and assists, as well as steals per game. 22 games in the SEC where he had 15 points and 5 rebounds. Jay, well, what do you think of this pick?
I like his size. I like his frame. To me, this is a sleeper pick. I don't think a lot of people had it. Due to his versatility and how he can defend. You know, obviously,
Because they had him higher up.
general manager in Chicago, revamp in Chicago. A lot of people questions around what is next for the Chicago Bulls. I think this is an interesting pick. There's upside here. I think this is the pick, I would say, a long-term as a stat play.
It's funny you use the word upside because it felt like the only time we use upside in the lottery is when Caleb Wilson was drafted. Bulls with upside.
Well, and this is the thing, when you look at the Chicago Bulls, they finally kind of broke everything down last year. They traded Cody, they traded a lot of their players away because they were stuck in that in-between ground. They were in the play-in multiple years. So I like that they've kind of decided to go young. They're going to things that they want to develop. They're going to play, and this is going to allow, like you said, Kenny, to make mistakes, to play through them. That's where they are currently right now in their franchise. Draft players that they think can improve through mistakes and develop.
And Jay, after the trade, when they sent to Minnesota, when they traded to Minnesota, now guess who has to somebody else? That's the spot he's going to fill. So they needed another wing,
Okay.
who could create off the dribble.
There's some more like NXT stuff.
But he will. And he has
I said that'd be something to watch later on.
I'm surprised he didn't go with LeBaron Fine.
On the clock, that's available right now. Galen Swain going to Chicago. Much more. Lisa, take it away.
Dylan, all Hoopers dream of being a first-round pick. Just how did you know that you belonged?
All the work I put in, my journey, my family, my upbringing, they always kept me focused on the right things. They kept me locked in. I'm just super grateful to be here.
Miss Constance, take a look at when you see that little guy up there. Just what do you already know about your son that the NBA is about to find out?
Any task that he's given, he kills. He absolutely dominates that. So this team is lucky. Like whatever goal they give him, he'll kill it.
And Dalen, why does it mean so much for you to be able to share this moment with your mom tonight?
I just know how much she sacrificed for me. She dropped everything that she had to give me the life that she thought I deserved, and she did a great job. If I could do it all again, I'll pick her in every lifetime. So I'm super grateful.
Congratulations.
Oh, he's in that
He's a
spaz.
Bubba's boy, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Moms, again, I'll say, it's a theme. They're the best. Nothing better when your mom believes in you before you even realize that you can do anything. And that's what we're seeing tonight. 30 dreams come true Duke, Carolina, I put that conversation on hold. RJ, sorry, you're going to have to take a seat back and enjoy this. As we take a look through the years at Michael Jordan, Kenny Smith, Vince Carter, some of the stars on the other side of this rivalry. Grant Hill, Jay Williams, Jason Tatum. And then tonight, going 3 and 4, Cameron Boozer and Caleb Wilson. AAU teammates that Kenny saw them play together. And they shine together, and then they shine together tonight on the big stage here, Kenny.
Well, the two most prolific forwards in college basketball last year were these two guys. You know, I count AJ as a win. And they did not disappoint. Every game got better. And it's just going to be an interesting time with these two guys in the next decade. They'll be linked together, Duke, Carolina, but they'll be linked together as guys trying to go each other to win NBA championships possibly.
What's up, boys? What's up, guys? What's going on? About to sit down with us, and that is former AAU teammates, pick number 3, that is Cameron Boozer. The Duke product going to the Grizzlies, and then it's Caleb Williams, the North Carolina product going to Chicago. Welcome, guys. Congratulations on a fantastic experience.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it, sir.
Caleb Wilson, of course, feeling really good right now. By the way, I mentioned this. The last time we've seen only 2 other Carolina kids that go to Chicago in the first round, Kobe White and Michael Jordan. When you hear that, what goes through your mind?
It's exciting, you know. I got some big shoes to fill, but I feel like I can do it, so I'm just ready to go.
Well, can we keep this a little interesting?
Yes.
What's up, Tom Hill? But let me ask Cameron the question. I got one. Yes. RJ, you said something out. Yeah. RJ, wait till, we'll wait around. But, Cam, this will be the first time you play basketball in the last 8 years without your brother. How different is that going to feel? Forget about everything else. He's not going to be in the same city. He's not going to be in your room. You're playing without your brother for the first time.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be sad for sure. But I think, for both of us, we're going to have no problems at all. We're both great players. We've got great skill. I think it's a huge opportunity for him. His whole career's had to play with me, being the best player on the team. So for him, he's going to have a huge opportunity to step up and have a big year.
Caleb, you and I have had a lot of moments throughout the course of the season, games that you played at, games that you even didn't play at, but you told me you were going to play even though that happened with your hand. Which ball has raved about you as a player? What did you find out about yourself that maybe your game didn't get a chance to show in the regular season that you found out now coming into the draft?
I'm a great shooter. Honestly, I work a lot on my jump shot, and then also...
Caleb, hold your thought right now. Let's go to the commissioner. We're going to find a teammate here for Cameron.
Yeah, I like that.
16th pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Bennett Sturr from the University of Iowa.
Yes, sir.
Another guard? Okay.
I love the pick, huh?
I love that pick right there.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't know why I'm saying another guard, and Memphis didn't pick a guard for their... Oh, okay. Okay, something just popped up, so...
Second and none in college basketball. He's able to find people. He's able to get his own shot off at the same time. This is a really good pickup for Memphis. And this now traded again via all these different ways they got to where it's going to get. But this is a really good player.
Okay, so I guess they switched picks. Like Memphis is going to now have the 17th pick, and Memphis will have the Thunder will have this pick, and
maybe have a super high ceiling. The two guys up here.
Okay, OKC will have the 16th pick, and OKC will have the 16th pick, and Memphis will have the 17th pick. Okay, sorry.
I think he's a great addition because of his positional size.
A little bit wider, of course.
His extremely high IQ. So you can see the way that Cameron plays. He's such an elite passer. And a guy on a board that can space the floor and also defensively can strap up. By the way, we just got word that Sturch is going to Oklahoma City. Wow. Talk about a high and a low. Wow. Crazy. It's crazy around here.
Hey, welcome to live TV at the NBA draft. Just when you thought he was your teammate, get more information, of course, as that trade comes in. as this develops as the night continues here. By the way, we talked a little bit about you guys were teammates. Wait, Kev, can I finish my question to Kev? No, please do. What about your game has transformed that you don't think people know about that you found out?
Definitely my shooting for sure, and then also just my ability to play make and create opportunities for others.
I would say this, Caleb, watching you, and we get this third, passing to that. People didn't know you were a great passer like you were this year.
And right now, I'm going to pass it on to Lisa with much more.
So apparently Bennett already knew that he was being traded, so we can skip past that. But Bennett, just tell me, patience and loyalty, that's always been a big part of your journey. Just how have those two things played just such a huge role into getting to this moment?
I mean, I think it just starts with my faith. First off, all glory to God. He's given me a platform, and I just want to use it for him the rest of my career. And just raised that way, being around my family that way, just learned about loyalty, and I didn't want to leave that.
You've been around your head coach, Ben McCollum, every step of the way. Just why was that so important to you, and how has that impacted your game?
Yeah, I think he just cared about me more off the court. Like, he cared about me as a person, and he just made me think of a lot better basketball player, and man, he pushed me, and he's part of the reason why I'm here today.
And really quickly to your brothers, I know you guys have a long business.
After that, Charlotte, but oh wow, Charlotte got 3 picks.
As a first-round pick?
That's a great question. I don't know. We'll talk to our sources. We'll get with you on that. But I guess we can charge a lot more now.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Get on that. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you very much.
Lisa, thank you so much. You're back on the set with our third and fourth picks overall. That is Cameron Beaker and Caleb Wilson. Time for the State Farm Fantasist question of the night, guys. All right, huge milestone, of course, no doubt. Who's the first person you want to thank for helping you make this dream possible, Cameron?
For me, it's definitely going to be my mom, man. You know, the sacrifice she made for me. You know, everyone talks about my dad and his part of my journey, but my mom's there from a 99 basis, you know, sacrificing time, money, traveling me everywhere. She never missed a game my whole entire career, you know, whether it was traveling for AAU or my high school team going somewhere, or we had to drive 4 hours to Orlando. Like, she's there with me every step of the way, so that's my mom.
I think they're probably going to explain more about it later.
8 o'clock game and without flight landed at 8:15. I still have to hold the paper about that schedule.
Caleb, how about yourself?
Probably my dad, honestly. You know, he coached me up until like the 8th grade, so you know, he's always been there for me. And my mom's just as important too. She's helped me become the person I am today. So it's really been a support system. So I mean, it's definitely my dad, though, just because of him coaching me.
I do have one question. You guys, you know, the Carolina team from Durham thing. Just say, you can say it out loud. You can say it. You guys were teammates and grew up together in so to speak. Did you guys keep in touch during the regular season?
I mean,
with that rivalry,
I was at Chapel Hill a couple of times. You know, we were in a picture eating up there. Yeah, but I mean, you know, we play together, we won together. You know, we're gonna have that relationship. Obviously, we're on the court, we're trying to compete and take our heads off. But I mean, this is my guy for sure. Super proud of him.
Okay, we got a moment here. I have to come over because we're not going to give this to RJ. He doesn't know how to handle absolute cards here. Pretty cool moment. This is your first professional basketball card as a Grizzly. This is your first basketball card in the NBA as a Chicago Bull. You guys sign your first
Man, that was fast.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Gotta keep this thing clean here. Gotta frame that. Soft edges. Do not want soft edges. By the way, this will be for fans that are collecting at home. Inserted in random box right now. Top down. Release today. Look at that. Can we get a view here? Can you guys show that to the camera? Now that is you are a pro player. You guys do not get your first card. Welcome to the NBA. Make sure we secure that the right way there. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations, man. Y'all got some nice life. What we got on
Oh yeah, now they put it up there like.
We have to do iPhone. We can get you out of Thank you guys. Oh, y'all, congrats, man.
As we continue the NBA draft here on ABC. This next pick, of course, talking about a trade here. We thought a pick was going to Memphis while we had Cameron here. This pick is actually now going to Memphis, even though you see Oklahoma City. Sturts is going to Oklahoma City. Memphis is on the clock right now. We will hear from the commissioner in a matter of moments. You mentioned Phylon, best available player right now on the board.
Still available, dynamic guard that can score from anywhere on the floor.
Okay, let's go to the commissioner, Adam Silver.
Shouldn't take that long to figure out the pick. That pick was in for like 3 minutes already.
With the 17th pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Ebuka Okori from Stanford University.
Kevin, Ebuka Okori is one of the coldest guards in this draft.
RJ, you made mention of Kyrie before.
He has Kyrie-like feel to him when he dances with the Rock.
He's a little bit undersized, but can shoot the ball.
An elite scorer. I called multiple of his games at Stanford during the ACC tournament. When I tell you, this is the sleeper pick of the first round of the NBA draft. Like, that's what this is. That's how talented this player is. He can get a shot up against
I'm gonna end up in the back part. See, that's what I hate when they say, undersized players, like, when it comes to being a point guard, like, unbelievable. It's the right height for being a point guard. Even if he was like 5'7".
So Corey now joining the Pistons as part of another trade. They could play outside.
What?
We talk about Tobias Harris being number 2. I'm telling you, he's going to get a lot of playing time because of his shooting ability and his passing ability.
Okay. So now, was it a 3-team trade in the draft? So I guess more will be, explained soon.
But they did not have enough guys that could create shots, not only for himself, but also for others. When he's talking about dancing, he's one of the best at it, but ultimately that is something.
Yeah, a lot of things get confusing, but they probably hopefully they explain it more later.
And this is not if you take it, we watch this guy play in college, you understand what I'm saying. He reminds me of Brother Knight in terms of the toughness and the way he scored. Like in college, Brother Knight was a scorer. This guy's the new age of that because he has the dance material. But he is a great pick. This is going to be fun to watch.
Both parents, you saw the emotion, Nigerian immigrants, alumni of Harvard University, and Lisa is standing by with Ebuka.
Ebuka, what's it like when you hear the commissioner call your name as a first-round draft pick?
I mean, it's everything I've dreamed of. Since I started playing basketball, it's always been my goal to get here. And to just see it happen in real time with my family, all my loved ones, it means the world to me.
Now, what was harder, leaving the ACC and scoring as a freshman, or telling your parents that you didn't want to go to Harvard?
Probably leaving the ACC and scoring as a freshman. Yeah, leaving Harvard was also hard too, though.
I think they're over it now, though.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you so much.
What a special night. Young man averaged 23 points last season at Stanford. And we'll be back with much more the 2026 NBA draft after these messages.
Sorry, just looking at like other people, just talking about
One KFC Supergirl Ultimate Meal.
Instructions say leave on lunch. Give a girl some room. Also, don't pet the dog.
Anyways.
Okay, someone has the zoomies.
The KFC Supergirl Ultimate Meal is here. The 3 heroic Supergirl sauces and an out-of-this-world Kryptonian Kulu. Get it now.
So Charlotte has a pick once again.
June 26th.
Introducing the first ever Infinity QX65. The world can stop, freeze, fall behind. But the Infinity QX65 is unstoppable. First ever Infinity QX65.
Yeah, I'm glad somebody pointed that out. You know, like the Bucks winning, you know, the NBA Cup, you know, with Damian Lillard there too.
Reducing intense pain caused by inflammation, so you can
But you know, people ain't gonna talk about that.
clinically proven long-lasting arthritis pain relief.
Here at the Fox, we know men need a deodorant stick that's just as high performing as they are. Sometimes even more so. Natural deodorant, 72-hour protection to help you feel like a man and smell like a champion. Dr. Squatch, let your stick do it.
Somebody pointed out like Giannis just got traded to the same situation he had here. It said thin bench, elite rim protector, a mid 30-year-old forward. Was they talk about Andrew Wiggins? Defensive minded point guard. I think that's they talk about Davion Mitchell. And you got Giannis.
Hey, let's order in tonight. What should we get?
Anything. You know I'm busy.
What about Greek?
Nah.
Maybe Mexican?
Too spicy.
Japanese?
More specific?
Ramen.
Doesn't count that long.
Well, he may be making them during practice, but he ain't gonna make them in the actual game.
Yes.
Should we order from Masala Place? Cash back on small victories. Earn 3% on dining.
Masala Place is good.
With Chase Freedom Unlimited.
After the draft, the warning in Greenfield about theft from a post office mailbox.
It's a major problem. And once it starts, it's very difficult to stop.
How police say it happened and who should be watching their accounts. Then the 18-year-old killed in an Okashi Lake boating accident. Just in the new photos, and now the boy's father is remembering his son. And we're trading the sun for storms. We're going to expect 2 rounds on Wednesday. Plus, the Bucks look to rebuild after trading Giannis. 12 News is with the team after the first round of the NBA draft.
Since 1996, the WeatherTight team has helped thousands of homeowners improve comfort, efficiency, and curb appeal with windows, doors, siding, and more. And this year, one homeowner could win big. Discover the difference at WeatherTightCool.com.
Just looking at you know, X videos on X, not videos, but reactions of people like I guess Cool said major announcement soon, and the Bucks know saying, "What the F was your announcement? You attention season D had." Okay, so that's the trade. So, and 3 second-round picks. Lucky. That's crazy. Probably would say we have a trade team now. Oh, nope, not yet.
Maybe all Big 12 first team, Big 12 most improved player, 6'1", 180 pounds in Texas Tech guards. You know, that's Marcus Haslett, a big-time defender at the point of attack, has a very high basketball IQ. And Jay, we often talk about guards that can run DNRs. I mean, he is dynamic at that. He just cuts you apart, dicing you section at a time, and has an elite shot, so you got to get out and extend your defense and can make good reads, obviously playing with good time bigs. When I watch the player, I look like sometimes he was doing drills. So I come off the pick and roll, pop. You come up, you go to the screen, man. You come here, I'm gonna pull back. He has an innate ability to create a shot, find a shot, and actually make the great decision.
Hey guys, I'm back.
You look at LaMelo Ball, but I still think they need more guard play. Again, we talked about the amount of guards that the best teams are carrying on their roster. And again, when he's able to defend, we know LaMelo Ball is a solid defender at best currently right now in his position. To have another guard that can come in, play defense, change the pace, and keep up that style of play that the Hornets like to play with, that's important.
Controlling the pioneer in that second unit is a really big-time responsibility.
They got Steinbach earlier in this draft at pick number 14, and Christian Anderson now going to Charlotte. He set the Texas Tech single season assist record. By the way, 5 games of 20 points and 10 dimes.
Okay, Toronto, the only time they're going to be on board this round is next.
Shooting 42% from 3. How much
much more. Let's send it over to Lisa.
Christian, just we're watching some of your highlights there. Just what makes you such an elite shooter?
I think I've been working on this since day one. I think I've always been the best shooter, everywhere I went. So, like I said, I've been working on it, and I've been in the gym countless hours and working on it.
I know that you love to draw, and including pictures of your future self playing in the NBA. Just what did you visualize for yourself as a pro?
I always just visualize, going somewhere that, likes having me as a player. And I always knew I could accomplish this dream if I kept at it, kept being determined. And now it finally feels great to achieve it.
Now, Dad, I know you were a pro in Germany. Just what does this moment mean as you watch your son become a first-round pick in the NBA? What does it mean to the family?
Man, I'm looking at that picture over there. That picture right there. Look that's behind you.
Okay.
So that's, just taking it every single day. That's an unbelievable picture right there. Him and his brother been doing it since they was 1 year old. And I saw their talent.
How can they keep doing
They
that?
devoted to the game. So
Never mind. It's probably just heretical. The way he was saying, like, kids been doing it since they was 1 year old. Like, huh?
So much. That's what it's all about here on ABC, the family affair, and the experience, a thrill of a lifetime, a once-in-a-lifetime moment for many of these players.
Other than them starting it when they were 2 or something, but
Through the years, we found some moments as well.
I don't know. Maybe they could be overselling it. That's possible.
With the 13th pick in the 2001 NBA draft, with the second pick in the 2002 NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings select the Houston Rockets, select the Chicago Bulls, select Kenny Smith from North Carolina, Richard Jefferson from the University of Arizona, Jay Williams from Duke University.
So we saw some, where were you?
Yeah, the diamond earrings.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I did. I got some diamond earrings.
Hey, mustache? What an elite. How much were you with that mustache?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It wasn't elite stash.
I've never seen a 20-year-old with a stash like that. That's what the conversation's gonna do. Because where were you? I was hanging out with my family. I was having a good time. You didn't want to come? I knew it was gonna be a lottery chance, so I just decided to hang out. Hey, why such a big ovation for you? Was there something?
Chicago, I don't know what. You know what? Most of the people that went to Duke are from New Jersey, New York. So
Well, they also didn't see the future coming, so they were cheering kind of for you.
Oh my God.
Wow.
hey, listen, the guy was a unbelievable talent.
He was okay in college. He was okay. He was okay.
And his career trajectory would have been a lot different if he didn't like motorcycles. Yes. That's on record. I wrote a book about it. I'm not trying to beat everybody to the punch.
I guess everybody that goes to Duke isn't that smart. Wait, he wrote a book about it. I'm agreeing with him.
If you can't be that smart, you write a book. But anyway, let's go on to that.
Well, the Raptors are on the clock right now.
I am shocked that LeBaron Frontline has not been drafted.
Why? Why do you think he had?
Because he's going to be, he's a lottery
It's just funny, just people just pulling out quotes that, that Giannis been saying, and people just like shooting back. I would have like tagged them on there if I was these people.
I mean, it's all right now.
I did.
And I think right now, if you're looking at the Toronto Raptors, where they're like,
Doc Rivers and Jimmy Haslam going to hell.
and he gets at that area. So if you're looking at guys,
Some of these X tweets are just so funny.
He's a guy that could be there. But I think if the Raptors are looking for me,
That's crazy.
We'll go with someone on that 3-4 position.
And we talked about this being guard heavy. How much is that working against Phylon being guard heavy?
I mean, obviously he's undersized. It's a
Storyline, right? Yeah. All right, here comes the Raptors pick. Here is the commissioner, Adam Silver.
Okay.
With the 19th pick in the
Let's see what Toronto
2026
gets.
NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors select Alan Graves from Santa Clara University.
Sorry, just the rest of these guys from, on. I didn't even see them on their top 30 picks, so.
Jalen Williams
They must have seen something.
Going to Oklahoma City, the program is building guys to the next level. Well, yes, and when you get an opportunity, I don't want to say a mid-major, but it's one of those schools. They're not playing North Carolina, they're not playing Duke. So if you get a talented player and you actually show that you can dominate in your league, if you look at Gonzaga for so many years, the amount of players that were coming through there. We can go back as far as to Steve Nash. There's been talented players that have come through there. And once the league sees that there's an actual pipeline, wait, this guy can play. He can play. J. Dub can play. Okay, let's start looking in these places for these talented players, and I believe he's the next one up.
Wingspan's the storyline, Jay Will, when you look at this young man.
I mean, he has
Wow.
size, he has the ability to shoot the ball and then play.
Jimmy Haslam got a lot of hate. I don't know why, but
One of the best agents in the game of basketball at WMA Sports with his Santa Clara as well. But ultimately, you love his touch around the rim, and you love his feel in the game of basketball. And RJ, to your point, like they've competed.
yeah, I probably believe this one. Kevin Porter Jr. is also 1,000% gone if it wasn't already obvious. You know, they can still try to sign if they want to. It's just like I mentioned, if y'all seen on YouTube my videos, like, you know, they still got a lot of money left to play with. So maybe, you know, they'll give, you know, Kevin Porter Jr. maybe $10 million for maybe the next 3-4 years. But yeah, either way, Ryan Rollins is probably going to be that guy, that number one option, possibly.
Mr. Basketball in Louisiana in 2024, and yet you've had to convince.
Like I said, hopefully, you know, Ryan Rollins does, you know, improve more. They can, you know, shut the haters up, and cool if he wins like most improved.
Dedication, the hard work, all the late nights in the gym, you know, just not allowing myself to give in to the doubt, give in to the, you know, people not looking at me as such a great player, but, you know, just not giving in, but staying humble and staying true to the purpose that I knew God had planned for me.
Now, both of your parents are former players, so mom, dad, who gets credit for his skills?
Oh God, Giannis wins 3 titles in 6 years with Miami Heat and then retires. Does he go into the Hall of Fame as the Bucks or Heat? Regardless, that they probably will like retire him as a Buck because
a huge impact in his college career. His sister early on made him tough. Well, congratulations. We look forward to seeing you in Toronto.
Marshall and Amy, proud parents, of course. And next on the call.
Oh, I'm glad, you know, somebody put this up. Like, he tagged ESPN with this, like, when is pushes out, is Giannis heading to a bigger market narrative for the 87th time this offseason?
No, if you said read anything else to Giannis,
sorry, Minnesota friends. First national media came for Dame in Portland, then Giannis in Milwaukee. Now it's your turn. It sucks.
Did mention his name?
I did.
They drafted Manu Ginobili in the second round. Tony Parker late in the first round. Giselle was in the middle of the first round. So this pick right here, I'm actually really excited.
Hopefully Spurs will have like a higher pick, or they got 2 as well.
They are one of the few teams that can find gems in the 20 to 40 range because they've consistently done it.
As crazy as this may sound, I think they need help in the guard. I think because they need, when Dylan Harper comes in, he can also play off the ball. And so with that second unit, I think they need help in that, the depth in the guard play in the second unit. And so I wouldn't be surprised as your guy who's sitting on the board, that he might be one of these guys that they look at and say, we need
Didn't think of it that way. Every single Bucks run after 2021 ended with some kind of injury. They never even got a real chance to run it back. Crazy. True. Okay, Skip Bayless finally said something smart, so I'm kind of shocked about that one. The Bucks will be better than people think. So that's a surprising thing coming from Skip.
But you can see they need a control guy, someone that can control the tempo, that can get all of the people in the right places. I think that would be the best fit. You don't think that's Castle though? I just think it's great. He will get there.
Oh my God, yeah. He was a Lurdy Giannis fan, so.
Ah!
Sorry.
That means that we need to lower the amount that you're doing the primary ball.
Oh,
He's gonna mess with it. What?
I'm not following that guy anyway, so
His advantage to me is his strength and his.
I thought I was following that guy, but I'm not. So good.
Put him against two guards and small forwards, they can't handle it. I think he's too quick for threes, too powerful for twos. You put him at the one, he's not always faster than the one. So I want to keep him in his superpower. And Castle's superpower is his strength and his ability to rebound and ability to get into the paint. So for me,
It's cool because, next week is going to be crazy. So I'm probably going to end up looking at, who's free agents and stuff like that during the week.
I would probably say so. LeBaron Barlon is a guard, but he's a scoring guard. He's not a playmaker. He's not setting people up. He's not a maestro. He's more of an elite tackle off the dribble with time and space. So I'm curious if there's a guard that's on the table that could be more of a trade, like, hey, a setup guy. I don't think there really is right now.
and what about your guy getting real big at Arizona?
I think he can play the small ball five, in my opinion. He knows how to move, but also even in the forward position.
Spurs pick is in.
Again, you can't have enough wings and forwards. I think it started with Golden State. They started that trend, having multiple small, multiple guards, and then it's evolved into what you see OKC. Even when you look at what the Knicks did this year, they only had one big on the floor, and there wasn't a power forward. OG is a three-man with the ability to play forward. But then they have Mikal, they have Josh Hart, they have all of these guards. So if you're always kind of playing follow the leader, for the Spurs to go get a guard.
One more thing about the blank trade. Congrats to Doc Rivers on destroying another franchise. He truly is one-to-one.
Also, if you want to go back up center, you got
Okay, I would never forget Mark Lashley for selling his ownership stake in the Bucks to Jenny Haslem. The ownership group turned the franchise around, built a new arena and stadium district, then handed the remains to the worst owner in the NFL.
The depth and adding to a team that has so many building blocks. The pick is in. Let's go to the commissioner.
Lopez. With the 20th pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Jaden Quaintance from the University of Kentucky.
So they go with size here. Jaden not here at the NBA draft, but they pick the young man from Kentucky, who's 6'9".
I actually heard about a little bit of that guy.
You're a big fan of Jaden. Well, he was at Arizona State beforehand when he was healthy. Couldn't plug it on the court really with Kentucky, but he became just the fourth Big 12 freshman to record 60 blocks and 25 steals in the last 20 years. That's with Kevin Durant, Joel Embiid, and Tristan Thompson. 6'9", 7'5.5" wingspan. When I'm telling you the footwork, the touch, if he weren't hurt last year, he would have been one of the best players in college basketball.
Fewest minutes played in a draft year, 68 minutes by a first-round pick since Michael Porter Jr. in 2018. He was fantastic at Arizona State, limited time at Kentucky. You heard some of the buzz and the boos because the Spurs were on the clock.
Glad there was no eggs here.
You are going to hear this.
Took me a minute as to why they were booing, but then I realized, yes, goodbye.
Oh yeah, of course they can't stand Adam Silver.
ABC station.
I'm leaving today. I want to be.
T-Mobile has the best network. That's why there's no better place.
No,
to get
why the
iPhone
fans
17
in New
Pro
York
on
were
that
booing
phone.
Sacramento when it said Sacramento was on the clock.
If they tell you I'm a traitor, it's the truth. I betrayed my country. Did I cause harm? Yes. I sacrificed people. I deserve my fate. If I had to do it again, I wouldn't hesitate.
Dude, can we talk about your long stripes? Sorry, yellow fever mosquitoes
Oh, okay, this is an interesting one. I'm 10% upset he left, 45% upset he lied. I can,
right?
I can understand that. 45% upset that he reminded me that we need to be go towards the people who seem to be representing the best outcome because they are going to turn out to change or be liars anyways. Yeah, which is true.
No artificial colors, no artificial flavors, no artificial sweeteners, and 75% less sugar. Gatorade lower sugar.
See, the thing is, people wouldn't have been so angry at him if he had said, I'm just, all I plan on doing is what is best for me and my family.
Right.
If he had said that from the get-go, people would have stood behind him.
Right.
What has angered people is like, oh, I'm here for Milwaukee, I'm going to retire in Milwaukee, I'm going to do this with Milwaukee, I'm going to do that with Milwaukee, Milwaukee's where I want to raise my family, Milwaukee, you know, and then it's like, oh, because you're not getting your own way, then you're like, I want to go now. Like,
People got tired of this. So they wrote that.
But you're right.
Then they found more of these.
That's basically like what it is.
Yeah.
Those finally connected everyone with all of this.
Okay. Somebody replied to this guy, but the guy was saying this is going to be a tough 4 years, laughing his head off. Horace had every chance not to mess this up. And the guy responded and said, Horace never messed it up. Everyone got hurt for the playoffs literally every year. Which doesn't got a point, so that is true. Because there's always somebody hurt, injuries and stuff like that, and yeah. But at the same time, you know, it's just like, what, 3 times?
So the question is now, remember where he was like, I wouldn't allow my wife to be on Basketball Wives and all this stuff.
Right.
Is she going to be on it now there in Miami?
Oh, yeah, that is true.
Diced chicken, chopped pecans, and sliced grapes is crafted by hand. Tastes like hard
Wow.
work. If hard work tastes
I didn't even think about that. That's crazy.
When life's best moments start adding up, we're here for it. Different approach, better results. That's banking the Wintrust way.
Back here at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, WWE United Champions comes your way Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern. Stream it on the ESPN app with the unlimited plan, with the first hour also airing on ESPN. And the NBA's next generation taking center stage is the NBA Summer League in Las Vegas. Catch every game live across ESPN and Prime beginning July 9th as we continue.
Oh, I thought they had some of their games on NBA TV. I guess not.
21 at the NBA draft, defending the Jet Smith, Jay Williams, Richard Jefferson, Kevin Nagani.
Oh, Detroit Pistons. Oh, okay. Yeah, their pick going to Memphis.
But this pick actually is going to Memphis as part of the trade that we earlier talked about, with some moves here in the teams with draft picks. But right now, we have Memphis on the clock. And as we take a look at briefly the best available, you have Phylon still there, you have Cameron Carr still there, you have Kareem Lopez still there. Plenty of value here at the 21st spot.
But you don't know what the direction is ultimately going to be for Memphis. So these draft picks, you have to wait, because you don't know what's going to happen with Ja. You don't know what that situation is going to be. So right now, we're learning what Memphis is going to do based on who they pick.
And earlier tonight, their third pick overall was Cameron Boozer. Right now, let's go to the commissioner. It says the Pistons, but this pick is going to Memphis. Nick Lopez.
With the 21st pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons select Kareem Lopez.
People really hate him, don't they?
Oh, wow. He's going to be something. Another pick that I thought, Bucks would have got, but oh well.
Myself and Carmelo Anthony invested in the NBL. And so we talked to him, his dad, and that was in Australia, when he played in Australia initially. So this guy, he's a strong rebounder, he's a tough player. He's played against men for the last 2 or 3 years. Those leagues that over there, they're not going to be as skilled at times as the NCAA, but they're much more physical. So he's going to bring a physicality, and playing against a physicality that is going to make him really good in this league and a good pick for Memphis.
First Mexican-born player to be drafted in the first round in NBA history. His love for the game, courtesy of playing, with his dad, his pro ball playing dad. He hopes his experience in the court will one day bring a positive influence to other young players from Mexico.
I'm from Hermosillo, Sonora. How I got into basketball is my dad used to play pro, and ever since I was born, I was going to his practices, I was going to his games, I was going to his shoot-arounds. I was basically born with a basketball in my hand. I was always playing basketball, I was always hooping in the park. I think that builds character, and that's what, makes our personality. I would love to have an impact on young people, and I think showing them as someone that came from the same place as them, I think that would help a lot of kids to get inspired to see that, they can make it too.
And the reaction, the wait is over for Kareem Lopez. Celebration with his dad, Jesus, on Claudia. And now he is going to Memphis. Receive Pops all.
Oh, Daddy having a cry there.
With much more.
Kareem is the first Mexican-born player to be taken in the first round in NBA history. We talked about this yesterday, but what?
Oh, okay. I'll respect Brennan Jennings for what he said. This is what he said. Happy for Giannis, happy for the Bucks. The run was nothing but amazing. Everybody won in this situation. Bucks in the city of Milwaukee got what they wanted, and Giannis is the greatest Bucks player ever. Okay, so person upset with the.
We got any more picks, or are we done for the night?
Oh, we're done.
Okay.
We're done, period.
Right, go to bed then.
It's a special custom design to your suit jacket. Why did you want that there? The Mexican flag.
Next thing you know, trailer. Bucks end up getting a second round pick for a future second round. Like, what?
The Bucks have traded the Pfizer Forum
for a nutsack.
You watched him go off when he was 14 years old.
Yeah. I kind of knew it was funny.
Follow his dream and to play in Spain. How did you know that he was ready to go?
Wait, Packers. Giannis trolled the media, sure, but his gentle and beautiful show has shaped his. Okay. Oh, that's funny. Somebody put calling for a league investigation because you're mad your team, a team that's done everything you ever asked for them, won't allow you to risk injury to participate in some circles of playing with Joe. Oh, yeah, Joe Brothers is a long reason for us to be mad, not to mention all the rest.
That's beautiful to me. I grew up right
Well, I do kind of agree with that.
Mexican teams coming over the border and playing. But you look at how many players are coming from Canada. You look at how big the game is here, how big it is in Spain and other Spanish speakers. The fact that this is the first Mexican-born player in the first round, this is a beautiful thing. It's something that the entire country should celebrate, and the emotion that he is showing shows how important it is to him. It only takes one to start a trend and to start building it, but it is beautiful to see again. His father was a coach. This is a part of his family's trade. This is amazing.
Well, they're great basketball players all over the world. He's one of them. He's one of the top players, obviously in his country. But I can remember guys like that.
Okay, so 2 hours. If something comes up, I will probably go, do a video on it. But I think, starting to die down. Like I said, if any moves going to be made, I will, do like a video on YouTube and just do that. But yeah, I think I'm just going to end the video. I'm probably just going to watch the rest of the draft. So.
But he has a lot of the tools. And he can just fit right in with Memphis and give them some luxury minutes.
Me?
Well, Cameron, is that unique as well? I mean,
yesterday at work.
I think that physicality that you made mention of, combined with the experience of playing professional basketball.
Yes.
I was doing my stuff and working at the same time.
Towards the pros, but European style of basketball, Mexican style of basketball.
But nobody here don't know what my job is, so don't tell them. Anyways, guys, let me get out of here. For you guys on YouTube, please like and subscribe.
There's nowhere in the world that's like that. When you play professional, you're the honest. You're around 90% of the people who are not your age. And so you get to adapt and be part of it already. So
They're still sad though, you know, all that drama happened there. That's just crazy. But you know, anyway, guys, you know, please like, subscribe, try and get to 1,000 subscribers. Of course, we're gonna do giveaways when we get to that point, and if it keeps growing, we're gonna keep, keep doing giveaways. You guys on TikTok, you know, hopefully next time, you know, we get to 500 likes and do the other giveaway. But like I said, for the first person that, you know, private message me on TikTok and put any wrestling word, doesn't matter what word it is, just put up there and you automatically will win the autograph picture. What's the Sixers like? They ain't booing them. Okay. That's good that somebody got that guy. I thought they was gonna get him sooner.
When you look who they already had with BJ Edgecombe as well as Tyrese Maxey. Well, and yeah, but that's also BJ Edgecombe is
Well, they're probably gonna talk about more about, you know, what this guy gonna do. So we'll see. Anyway, guys, thank you guys that was watching on Facebook Live. So going in here. So man up, woman up, face up. Check on your mental health. It is Mental Health Awareness Month for men, and it is Pride Month. So please don't discriminate, and see you later. Yeah, I'm gonna end this one too, so y'all guys have a good one. Ain't gonna end it here too, so